Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever ember wanders near.
Shit. How did that happen? Okay, sorry. I don't know how that happened. I clicked, let me start over. My apologies. My apologies. I don't know how that happened. Somehow the source got muted. I've corrected that. Don't worry, I got it corrected. By the way, Palazzo, thank you for the 2 gifted. Thank you. All right, we'll start over. Yes, scuff for the scuff gods. All right, rewind. Let's go.
You had to put the ultimatum down because of his behavior.
She gave the whole, like, we aren't going to get married if this keeps going. I committed to stop spending on credit cards.
Okay, well, here he is. He broke it. He was spending on bullshit.
I don't know if I've had a credit card that has a balance this high before.
He treats you like a doormat. I want to be clear. Look at his smug ass face. He knows.
Oh goodness, you're right. I forgot. Okay. Rygat, please take a note. We'll do horizontal win, mommy voice, vertical, chibi voice, diagonal, diagonal will do, Batman. Alright, a diagonal win is Batman for 10 minutes. And then four corners will do OG model for the rest of the react. Okay? So, horizontal, mommy, vertical, chibi, diagonal, Batman, four corners, no bully voice this week, four corners, OG model for the rest of the react. Okay? So, let us continue.
Knows you're never gonna leave.
I mean, that's why I think I'm a little bit resentful.
You just said the word resent after a honeymoon. This is gonna build and blow up. You're pathetic. You're not worth another second of my time.
The summer
Is he
budget
gonna cut
reset
short?
is now live. Get a full year of Dollarwise Premium plus my 4 best-selling educational courses and a digital copy of my budget-friendly cookbook and my
don't play
exclusive
bingo.
30-day meal plan signed by me and mailed directly to you. This is a better deal than we've ever done before, and it's only for
You
a
can all
limited
play
time.
bingo.
It is
If you think you have a
67%
bingo,
off
reach out to one of the
everything.
mods.
So
They will
don't
check
wait
your
until that
cards
first
and
pool
make a
party to get
determination.
financially ripped. Click the link below. Save big. Claim your bonuses now.
Hi, I'm Kate. I'm 33 years old.
I'm Mike. I'm 34. We're from Northwest Indiana, the region.
And this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming down from the region. Is that what it's called? Or
Yeah,
is that?
that's what people
That's
around
what-
us call
That's what
it.
we know it as.
Yes,
Yeah.
the region of the United States, Northwest
Yeah.
Indiana.
It's Chicago, but not Chicago. If we say Chicago, all the Chicago people get mad, so.
Well, it's because it's not Chicago.
Yeah, I would fucking hope so. You're not in Chicago. You're in Northwest Indiana. You're probably about like 150 miles from Chicago. No, you are not from Chicago, motherfucker. God damn.
Thanks for coming down. Kate, you're the one that's in front of me. So tell me what you do for a living in the region.
I'm an admin.
What do you admin? What kind of industry do you admin? What do you admin? What's an admin? Admin's a very generic term.
Yeah, so I have what I call a desk job.
Also a very generic term. I'm glad you call it that.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what you do
Why
for a
is
living?
she scared?
Yeah, I work with the public. I work.
What fucking God? We are like 30 seconds in, and she cannot be clear of. It's one of these. Oh no. Oh no. It's one of these where she can't actually give her fucking job. This is the third time. What do you do? I'm an admin. Okay, you're an admin. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I'm a desk job. Okay, okay, yes, that is typically what an admin job does. What do you do? I work with the. What do you actually? I'm gonna be drinking. Oh, I'm gonna be drinking on this one.
With. I can't. I don't know.
No way.
Public.
Hold up.
I work with.
Wait. Oh, that is scary close. That is scary close. Yeah, the resemblance is uncanny. We even have the beginning of the baldness up here to match it. Look, you can even see the beginning of the baldness. Oh no.
I can't. I like don't know how to like express what I do because it's a lot of. I guess that's property values for tax purposes. But
There you go.
Okay.
Very good. What do you make?
I make $54,000 a year, which
54?
breaks.
Not
yeah.
bad in a poor area of the country.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
not poor.
Okay, it's not poor, but
It's
as a
Indiana.
Michigander, an hour away
Yeah,
from the
see?
Yeah.
region, it's kind of
And you don't know what the region is?
lower. No, because no one calls it that.
Gosh. Okay. Whatever.
No one gives a. It's Northwest Indiana.
Okay.
There's the dunes.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
nice.
we live on the dunes.
Okay, calm down, guys.
Okay. Not a bad spot to be living. If she lands on the Indiana dunes, I've been to the Indiana dunes. I spent my formative years going to the Indiana dunes back when I lived in Chicago. Indiana dunes is nice. I always enjoyed going there. If they're living right off the dunes, that's pretty prime fucking real estate. Unless the dunes has changed since I moved. Nice.
My goodness.
We like where we live.
Okay, calm down. I said, like, I know you're excited to be here, but shut the fuck up. It's just like, yay, there's dunes. No one else cares.
It's a national park now.
It's I'm guessing she's probably not worried that the guy is gonna get mad if she gives away too much. I think she was trying to be careful not to give away too much because she doesn't want to not necessarily dox herself, but some people, don't really want to give out their employers on this show. And maybe she's not like realizing that Caleb would just like bleep it out if she accidentally gave the name of the business. So I think she was maybe trying to tap dance around, her, like not give away too much of her job to basically broadcast who her employer was. Because there have been people that have gone to fucking jail that have appeared on this show and admitted to doing things like, I don't know, stealing from their employer or other such, illegal activities. And there are people that have lost their jobs after appearing on this show. There are people that have gone to jail after appearing on this show. So I think that's why she meant, listening to her now, I think that may have been why she was trying to tap dance around. Put the golf mug over the girl?
Oh.
Hang on.
It's just like, yay, there's dunes. No one else cares.
It's a national park now.
Yippee! Mike, what do you do?
I'm a
I did not see the golf mug.
We live on the dunes.
Okay, calm down, guys. My goodness.
We like where we live.
No! Okay. Is it fucking scary that this flashed by and I noticed no difference? How, am I a bad person that when this imagery flashed by, I didn't even realize that they'd edited her face? Am I a bad person for thinking that? It's the same picture. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even realize they did something.
Okay, calm down. I said, like, I know you're excited to be here, but shut the fuck up. It's just like, yay, there's dunes. No one else cares.
It's a national park now.
Yippee! Mike, what do you
Risha was
do?
always a national park.
I'm a civil engineer. I design roads, roundabouts, highways,
Bridges.
all the
Okay.
traffic cones you see set up everywhere that people want to run over.
Yeah, thanks for the
Yeah.
stroads and car infrastructure,
Yeah.
non-walkability, and
Hey,
horrid.
no. Complete streets is a real
existence
thing.
that we
Complete
live.
streets.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for making society
I love
worse.
sidewalks.
Did they just, oh,
Streets
what
is
was
a real
it?
thing.
That we
Complete
live.
streets.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Caleb's editor was in a fucking mood when he edited this together. Oh, is this a taste of things to come that his editor is already fucking with these people this much? Oh no!
Thanks for making society
I love
worse.
sidewalks.
What do you make?
accessibility.
Yeah, sidewalks on the side of a highway. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Hey.
So what do you making everyone's lives worse?
145.
Of course, that's what we reward. Okay?
God.
Someone has to do it.
Make lives worse? Of
Poop
course.
flows downhill, okay? That's because of us. Not me, but people in my profession.
Yeah, shave the top of your head. It's time. What do you...
Trust me.
What hits your account on a monthly basis?
It's like $14.70 bi-weekly, so
Okay,
I don't-
very good. Very good. Now the guy
38.
who's very clearly excited to be on this show.
Wow.
What do you make?
God.
Per paycheck per month.
Wow.
Paycheck biweekly It's like 3,800.
Really? That's every other week, 38?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are making a killing for this area.
That's
We
like
know.
really fucking good.
Okay,
That's part of the problem.
confident. Well, I'm gonna let you know you're on this show, meaning you're not doing well. So I'm glad you know you make money. Why the is it?
I like to spend money.
Yeah, way too.
I was gonna say, what do you want to bet? It's all bullshit expenditures. They've run up credit cards. They've spent a fuck ton of money because combined they make really good money. And so they probably spent it on vacations. Like, okay, what? I'm gonna, fuck, is she a Disney chick? Oh, is she a Disney chick? Are they a Disney couple? Is that what it is? Do they go to Disney a lot? I wonder if that's what it's gonna be. You think gambling is the guy gambling at it? Good question. Maybe he likes to play the ponies, or maybe he likes to try to pretend like he can count cards or something. Because I know there's a couple of casinos in northwestern Indiana, who it's all going to be like bullshit spending. We know this already. They're 100% going to be bullshit spending.
Much money on everything.
Oh, him specifically.
Well, I mean, I spend money too, but yeah, him
I spend it
specifically.
on credit cards.
No,
You
he's
should have
got to say
spent
it
on
out loud.
finesse ride.
I don't know what that is.
I know.
Okay, Caleb, Caleb, bad advice. Finasteride makes your dick limp, Caleb. What do you think Hassan's problem is right now? Hassan did finasteride to grow his hair back, and now his dick don't work, which is why he can't satisfy Valkyrie. Like, don't go telling him to grow his hair back just to look attractive, and then he can't fuck his woman. Like, bad advice. We're trying to up the birth rate, not decrease it.
Is that to
We
make my
all
hair
know.
grow in?
Yeah, you figured it out.
See, whatever.
Okay. Okay, so we spend a lot of money, but listen, I know for sure that you guys are recently married, correct?
Yeah, 6 months, October.
Congratulations. I think we still say that 6 months in, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess so.
I don't know. I'm just being polite.
Whatever.
So the thing is, I know she put an ultimatum that you got to get your shit together headed into this marriage, or
Yeah.
marriage go bye-bye. 6 months in, having to show up on financial audit would suggest
Yeah.
shit has not gotten together. Listen, you live in a low cost of living region. This is where Gary is. It's where like the air stinks.
The region.
Yes,
He said the region.
exactly. So
forgot-
it's the rust.
What is with this guy's like desperate need to call it the region? Honestly, if I live where they live, I'd probably say I live at the Indiana Dunes. I would highlight living at Indiana Dunes more than just saying the region, because honestly, like, it's fucking awesome to be able to live at the Indiana Dunes. Think about it. If you're living at Indiana Dunes during like the late spring and into the summer, you can like go to the beach every fucking day if you want. Get home from a hard day's work. You want to relax? Fuck, let's walk out onto the beach and go swim in the ocean or go swim in the lake. Like, why isn't he touting that? I'd be touting that, saying we live in the region.
Belt, it's falling. It's come on. You guys make so much for the area. You're killing it. Maybe like 3 times the median. Why the are you not getting your shit together when the ultimatum is that she will leave and you're not
Well-
getting your shit together, guys?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm going to stop spending money on credit cards and we'll work on paying it off,
Yeah, well,
which we
That
have.
was the ultimatum?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that was
What do
the
you mean we have?
agreement.
You haven't. No one comes on the show who has.
We've stopped using credit cards other than what she knows we use them for. We use them for,
That's what she's okay with? You said ultimatum?
yeah.
yeah, I mean, I did. I told
She
him
knows it's not going to go away overnight.
it's a process
Right?
for sure.
To process that with your income situation, you could immediately take control more than basically any other people. Why is it a process that we just have to wait and be extra comfortable when you're making a killing? How long have we been making a killing?
A couple years.
Then why can't we
Why?
flick the switch? I don't understand. Because even if you only spend 30% of
Well, okay, here's what's even worse. You have people that are doing far worse off than them that can very easily, click the cards and reduce themselves down to like 1 card. Fuck, I did it. Like, I have not always been very good with my finances, and I had like several credit cards, and I got in fucking trouble because of it. You know what I did when I got in trouble? I clipped every single freaking card. I got a single. I had one single card, and I barely ever use it. I only keep the one card to try and get my credit up, and that's it. Like and I was not doing well financially. These guys are doing well financially. There's legitimately no fucking reason in the modern day. There is no fucking reason to have a whole mess load of credit cards. There isn't. Why? You have one credit card to basically work on a credit. Like having a single credit card to basically use to maintain or to build your credit. You know, you basically use it for like once a week to fill up your car or get groceries, and then you immediately pay it off. Sure, I'm all for that. That's what I do. I have a single credit card. I will use it maybe once a week. And as soon as I use it, I completely pay it off. And the whole purpose for that is for building my credit. Otherwise, every fucking bank gives you a literal Visa debit card with the checking account. Every single one. And you use that for your expenditures. You don't need a credit card. You use your fucking debit card. That way it's coming directly from a bank. And it's not like, oh, I'm spending money that I don't have. And so at this point, the excuse of, oh, I need multiple credit cards, unless you are a business and you need an actual business credit card to make expenditures for said business for accounting purposes, the excuse don't fucking fly. Credit cards are good for the 5% off. Stop it. No, don't fall into the trap. Do not fall into the trap. Oh, they're good for 5% off. That's how they hook ya. That's how they get their claws into you, and they get you to build up credit debt. And then it takes you forever to pay them off. All for that 5%, which doesn't mean jack fucking shit in the first place. They have not said how many credit cards. They said that they had many credit cards and that they've supposedly dialed it back and stopped using them. My opinion, they should have cut them up and closed them if they zero them out. Chances are they are not zeroed out. That's probably why they haven't cut them up. No bonus. No bonus points. No, you put the bonus points card down and then put it through a shredder. Well, you don't get how American credit cards work. Well, basically, the way American credit cards work is, you get a credit card is effectively speaking a line of credit, and you can basically make purchases on it, but then you have to pay back that credit card, and there's interest. So if you don't fully pay off the credit card, every month, then whatever balance is left, you are accumulating interest. Usually these days, it's like fucking 27 to 30% interest rate. So you're paying 27 to 30% on whatever balance you still owe that you would then have to also pay back to the credit card company. And it's basically a bullshit way to keep society like under a financial boot, because to build credit, to be able to take out loans, you need to be able to establish good credit. And the only the only way you can establish good credit is by using and then paying off a credit card, which is fucking stupid. And that's the whole thing with credit cards. It's basically a financial trap to make the credit card companies filthy fucking rich. When nowadays, literally every bank issues you a debit card that functions like a credit card, and that you can pay for purchases at the register, pay for them online, whatever. And it's just, use that. For the love of God, use that. If you must have a credit card, you want to build your credit, get a single credit card, low balance rate, and use it once a week, buy gas, buy groceries, and as soon as you get home, pay the fucker off, and then don't use it again for the rest of the week. You will build credit. You will have bought your shit. You will have not spent any extra money because you will have paid off the balance before the finance charges even hit, and you will be safe. Please do that, okay?
Your income on fun in like the 50, 30, 20 for an example, and we were putting a shit ton towards debt, not even 20%, even 10% on fun, you guys are living a better life than many, many, many Americans. I don't understand why you can't do the slightest sacrifice.
We have.
What
we've
is
stopped
this
spending.
I have? Why do we keep saying, okay, we've stopped spending? Yeah, we've stopped spending.
We've stopped spending on credit cards.
Okay, but that's not what makes the difference, asshole. That's not what makes the difference. Unknown.
Why do you need to take up debt for good credit? In a nutshell, if you can take up debt and then pay it off in a timely manner or make timely payments to it, it basically proves to the credit bureau industries that you are a responsible person that can take on debt and then repay it back in a timely fashion and not be late or not basically default on it. And so that will raise your credit score, which will make you, which will basically facilitate you being approved for bigger debts, such as a home mortgage or a car loan and things like that. Again, it's basically a bunch of financial rigmarole to basically trap you into always trying to be in debt just so you can get financial approval to make those, big, take out those big loans. And it's all arbitrary. And that's kind of what it all boils down to in the end. It's arbitrary financial debt so you can basically take on bigger debt in a future date.
Shopping, that was like $2,000. Miscellaneous bullshit, that was $2,000. Going out to eat was almost $700. That's money that could go towards debt. Doesn't matter if it's on a credit card. If it is going from our checking account and not being applied to the credit card, it is still bad. That doesn't matter. She has no credit cards. She has no credit cards. So when you're saying this, we're not doing it. It's your credit cards. Like, shut the fuck up.
Really?
She doesn't have them. She doesn't have them. It's you.
I gave her one.
Congratulations. She doesn't have a credit card, though. It is
sake.
still your credit cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I mean,
this
we
week, we
don't just
stopped.
go away.
Exactly, but if you spend thousands on bullshit, they don't get paid off. That's the point I'm trying to make. Stop spending on credit cards. Maybe. Let's see. Nope, you spent on this credit card. So that's not even true. Like, I'm not even getting into the statements yet, and this is literally the most recent month that we have a statement. So, like, shut the fuck up. You're saying we're not spending on credit cards of things that we don't know we're already spending on credit cards. Just because you know you're spending on it doesn't mean it's valid to spend
but
on
the
it.
change was before, like, I was paying every bill on a credit card.
Well, that's why would you pay utilities on a credit card where there's an extra fee?
So the way I viewed it is I paid everything on a credit card.
Stupid.
And then whatever money I had coming in just would all get applied to the credit card.
Okay, didn't happen. That's why we're in debt.
No, it did happen. But then if that did happen, we wouldn't be struggling. If I spent more in that month than I made, then I'd be in a little bit more debt. And if I spent less than I made, then I would go.
Translation, not only was he paying the bills on the credit card, but then he was buying bullshit with the credit card, and he was buying more bullshit on the credit card than he was taking in per month between the two of them. And therefore he could, it's not girl math. Girl math was him saying, well, I got the credit. Girl math would basically be like, I spent more because if I spent more, then I would be carrying a balance, and that does good things for my credit score. Or I got the credit card because I get the 15% cash back, so I spent more because I knew that I would be getting that 15% cash back at the end, and then I could put that to the credit card with that 15% cash back. That would be girl math if he was doing like that. Him just saying, I spent more than I made, not girl math, sorry. And Code Builder, thank you for the prime.
Down.
Then that process is completely broken. That makes no sense.
Yeah, because I was spending more than I was actually making.
Okay, was. Let's see how that was. So we know what comes in, what hits the account on a monthly basis. Oh, what is it like? $10,000. Very good. What was your outflow last month? Because it was was. Of course.
Probably all of it.
Then how can you say was?
It was
You can't
probably
tell me
all of
was
it.
if you don't know what your outflow was, guy.
It was probably all of it.
It was probably all of it. Great.
Yeah,
What a
everything
number.
that came
That's
in.
a great number. It's
15.
the best number I've ever heard in my life.
Outflow
what do you
was
think went
15.
out?
Including debt payments, probably
Yes.
10,000.
I would say like 11,000.
Okay, $13,625.
I was closer.
Add it up to the penny.
Fuck.
Was?
I
You
was
don't know what
close.
Was. You've never heard of the word was. What do you mean was? You weren't doing that. It's happening now.
That's interest payments too, right?
Yes, it's
Okay.
everything. It is outflow.
Yeah, and the interest is killing us.
Yeah, the interest is killing you. You not putting money towards the balance that
The interest would not be killing you if you paid off your fucking credit cards as you're supposed to. That is why the interest is killing you. This is why people say, oh, you should carry a balance. My opinion, fuck no, you shouldn't carry a balance. Pay the fucking credit. If you're going to have a credit card, you should pay the credit card off every fucking month because carrying a balance is more money than when you carry a balance on your credit card and you develop and you carry a balance and you accrue interest. What does that mean? That means that you are giving the credit card company free fucking money. That's what interest is, okay? You anytime you hear interest when it comes to a credit card, think I'm giving the credit card companies free fucking money. That's it. That's all interest is, because you're still paying back the credit card every fucking month. But if you're carrying a balance, then they're going to charge you 20 to 30% interest rate. So they're going to take 30% interest rate of your carried balance. They're going to apply that the next month. And so now you're paying 20 to 30% extra money that you are now basically giving to the credit card companies as free money for nothing, for simply just possessing a credit card. That is why you should always pay off your credit cards every fucking month. 100%. Zero balance. My opinion, do not fucking carry a balance. For the average person, carrying a balance is fucking stupid and it serves you zero purpose. You're still getting a positive net score to your credit score by paying off your credit card every month. You use it, you pay it off, carry a zero balance. You're still getting a positive credit score when you do that. Carrying a balance does not give you any tangible benefit to your credit score month to month. Maybe it'll give it like a teeny tiny little like extra to your credit score. Not worth anything. That it's the headache that you might get by carrying a balance is not fucking worth it. So pay them off every fucking month. And for if you're building credit, fine, pay them off every month. You're still gonna build credit. Don't spend, like, especially for the average person, don't spend money that you don't have. And note with the dual exceptions of maybe a car loan or perhaps like a mortgage. Those would be like the two exceptions of, spending more money than you actually have, because obviously these are long-term investments. But for short-term stuff like credit cards, no balance carries. Pay off immediately. And Samurai no Kitsune, thank you for the prime.
Interest is killing you because you're putting it all towards bullshit, which is killing you. You are killing you.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in
Past
debt.
me killed us.
Well, I mean, you've been in debt since you were 18.
Like, exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Fuck.
And I paid it off, and then I got in more debt.
Doesn't matter. If you don't actually,
but you said that you've never paid it off. Like you said that when you
I've never all the way paid it off.
Yeah, so you've never paid off all the debt. Like when you went to go buy the house, you said that you paid off some of the important stuff just to be able to get the house.
Like
and
probably
then
5,000 or 8,000.
you got the house and you built it back up kind of immediately.
Yeah, for stuff on the house.
Yeah, or just
primarily.
stuff.
Oh my God.
No.
Sweat equity. It's a real thing. And then I refinanced the house. And
No, dude, no. In the financial market, sweat equity means precisely fuck all. You're right. He's not going to listen. He's going to try talking over Caleb and her the whole fucking time. Because he just pulled up the sweat equity. It's a real thing. Bullshit. You guys remember the discussion Leaf and I were having on Friday about effort, about what effort being a kind of a currency? He's basically ascribing that. He's ascribing effort to being a currency, which is why he called it sweat equity. He's assigning it a quasi financial value, and it don't fucking work. It like numbers don't give a shit about your sweat equity.
Paid it off, most of it,
and now we're in debt again.
Yeah,
it's never changing behavior.
Yeah,
other than the last,
it just kicks it down.
She gave the whole like, we aren't going to get married if this keeps going, and
why'd you get married?
I committed to stop spending on credit cards, and you're
still spending on credit cards. It's just what you guys know you're spending on credit cards.
Yeah, exactly.
You're saying the things that you don't know.
She knows.
It's still bad. Just because you know what's happening doesn't mean it's good. It's making it worse.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's
how much debt does the household have?
Oh,
including the house,
everything.
That's debt.
Probably like 500,000.
391, but the mortgage itself 132. So,
okay, not as bad as I thought it was. I mean, 391 is not no laughing matter. Mortgage at being 132, honestly, not terrible. That's not a considering what he makes in his job, $132,000 for a mortgage, like left on the mortgage. That's not bad, like relatively speaking. But again, you look at it. That means there's like $250,000 in non-mortgaged debt. There is more non-mortgaged debt than there is, like, quote unquote, good debt. Mortgage debt would be considered good debt. They have double bad debt to what they have in good debt. This is going to be painful.
I mean, part of the mortgage.
That's There's
So
a
the
second
mortgage
mortgage
is-
because we're broken, but yes. But
Yeah,
that's
the
only
mortgage
41.
God.
is certainly
But
not
we want to
the
put it back
problem.
together and make it one mortgage again.
Oh,
I want to
fuck.
put it back together.
Even still, doesn't even account for half of the debt we are in. In fact, bad debt alone, it's 110,000 plus additional debt that's not accruing interest, but is still horrendous. The mortgage itself only accounts for, what is that? 180,000, 170,000?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a third of the debt is the mortgage.
That's really bad. So why the
Yes, it is.
did you get married to this instead of putting your foot down? I know that foot stomps.
But I don't think she really knew about the extent of it.
You got married before knowing the extent.
No, I knew the extent. I just figured that we would figure it out when we got married.
I went to school for business, and equity only works if you have a business, because to get equity equals assets minus liabilities to accumulate debt. Yeah, it's well, equity in but also equity in, like, for the purpose of the show, equity would be equity would account for what's it? If they are not underwater on their mortgage and they have, more of the mortgage paid off than the house is valued at, that's also, equity. They would then have equity in their home. So, I mean, we all look at it from like a non-business perspective in that in that way.
And
We are
work
working
on
on
it
that.
together. And
He said it. He said the fucking thing. I will replay because this is a bingo card slot.
figure it out when we got married, and
We are
work
working
on
on
it
that.
together. And
Said a thing. Fuck. No, not girl math. We're working on it. We're working on it, also known as I'm trying. Yeah.
That doesn't really make sense, though. Why would you want to commit to that in a legal basis?
Oh yeah, he has a very
Well,
smug
wouldn't
face.
you want to see the progress? Wouldn't you want to see the working on it before we got all together? Because now, if there's any, it changes state by state, but with shared assets, sometimes you have to settle debts, and it gets very messy if a death were to happen.
that's
Yes,
super
Mark, I'm
worrisome
trying.
to me.
That's
but
not trying.
If a death were to happen,
Yeah.
I took out life insurance to cover it.
Okay.
Reddit went Caleb The fucking editor on this one. The editor is just cooking him on this one. Yeah, and he absolutely has resting smug ass face. He does. It's annoying as hell.
For it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't change behavior still. Again,
I did see some behavior change. Like, we were getting Amazon packages every single day, multiple times a day. He was buying.
Okay. Is anybody else noticing that she's always yelling? Why do I have the feeling that at home she is constantly like trying to steamroll her, and so she has to always like yell in order for him to hear her because he's always trying to talk over her. And that's why she's like yelling now when Caleb is just sitting there listening to him or listening to her. So yeah, it's like, I wouldn't say it's resting yelling voice. This is like learned behavior. She's so used to needing to yell whenever discussing the finances that it's become habit. I feel bad for her in that respect.
Lots of things all the time with really no thought behind it.
Retro video game consoles.
Oh my God.
Is it the behavior change that he showed multiple times since 18, but is still in debt at 34? Because
Well,
he
I never
changes
saw
his,
those
Well,
behavior
because he changes his
changes.
behavior
I
for a
would say
few
I
months and then falls back
I
every
wouldn't say I
single
ever
time.
changed my behavior before.
Huh?
I wouldn't say I ever changed my
You
behavior
temporarily you do.
No.
You make a choice, you do something.
before. No, I choose to pay it down so I can spend more.
Uh-huh.
But now we're
But-
paying
Fucking
it
hell.
down.
Behavior
Yeah.
change, but it's temporary.
But the mindset was always for it to be a temporary change. He's never gone in it with the mindset to
Why do you think that's different now?
permanently. Because
I don't know that she has a reason to believe that other than to trust me. Trust me, bro.
Why do you trust her, bro?
For fuck's sake.
In every other aspect of our relationship, I don't feel like he's given me a reason to doubt him. I think that we've had a lot of serious conversations around why I am so anxious with the debt and the situation that we're in. And we both want a family, and I think that he doesn't want to bring kids into the situation that we're currently in, as much as I don't want to bring kids into that situation.
I'm so confused why I'm seeing what I'm seeing then. We're spending on the credit cards. What you guys the rant you just did for the last minute and a half was like, yay, good words. That sounds positive. Yes. Yippee.
But
we're spending more than we make. Thousands on bullshit. This was the most recent month. Thousands still being spent on credit cards when they're not going down. What the was the point of that last minute and a half when it literally doesn't line up with reality? Do you either just not know what reality is and you don't know what he's doing and you're just listening to his positive words?
Nope. I think that may be part of it. I also think she's trying to convince Caleb that she's a good person so he won't yell at her. That's one thing that you have to understand. A lot of these guests, when they come onto the show, they try and say what they think Caleb wants to hear with the erroneous belief that he is not going to rip them 5 new assholes when he starts looking at their debt and realizing how much money they're spending on abject bullshit. So that entire minute-long rant that she just did was to, I think, effectively try to get into Caleb's good graces, hoping that he will not yell at her and call her a dumb bitch or a creature. That's my suspicion.
No,
Are you blind to the world? Because it is not going anywhere.
I think
this is a fat stack of debt.
A lot of the spending, too, I think came from, we did just take a honeymoon, so there was some spending from that.
So that doesn't count?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll get paid eventually.
Why? See,
says
who?
Who?
Sound like me.
Is that good?
No.
Oh, no.
But I mean, we
You're
wanted,
the one. I'm
we
so
wanted
confused.
to take the trip.
Hey, shut the fuck up. You're the one who put the ultimatum down.
So
you're the one who put the ultimatum down. But you're starting to sound like the guy you had to put the ultimatum against.
So
you guys love saying so. Can you answer the question I gave?
So we had money set aside.
So
we had money set aside.
So is she gonna answer? Is she gonna answer the question I gave, or are you just gonna keep rambling?
No, I'm gonna answer.
It was a question to her. Do you not know how words work?
Okay, we had money set aside.
Doesn't matter. My question was, you had to put the ultimatum down because of his behavior, but now you're starting to sound like him. That should be dramatically worrying. You're falling down the same rabbit hole he's fallen down for the last decade and a half of his life.
And my guess is probably because every time she tries to stand up for herself, he steamrolls her. That's like, we saw this behavior at the beginning. Yeah, it's basically an abusive relationship where he basically just steamrolls over her. And essentially, like, I don't want to insult people that are actually victims. Like, I don't believe that he is violent to her. So that's why, like, I want to apologize at the very beginning that I'm not insulting people that are actually afflicted by this. But she effectively has sort of like a softball version of battered wife syndrome. Only in this case, it's kind of like psychological because he's kind of always just like verbally domineering her. And she just kind of like caves because it's easier than like fighting with him. And so she just kind of has started to mold her psychology in regards to financial matters to match with his. You know, she might do a little pushback every once in a while, but I think she actually like kind of just goes along with him because it like maintains peace in the household perhaps. But in the end, she's going to end up turning into fucking him and it's going to drive them even further into debt. Yeah, I won't necessarily say he's pulling the strings, so to speak. He's not like puppet master here. I don't consider him at this point to be smart enough to be some kind of grand puppet master, but I do think that he is psychologically influencing her. And she's just kind of like going along to keep along to try and just like maintain peace in the household. So she just kind of like acquiesces to him and then sort of just like falls into the same habits as he does, because if she does it so often, it does become her own habit. And it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. He's basically ruining her life.
2 decades almost that has led him to borderline financial collapse. Listen, the highest earners on the show end up often doing the worst because you get access to more debt. You guys are almost $500,000 in debt with almost nothing to show for it.
I think because I wasn't previously in debt, that it's hard for me to change my lifestyle.
What's your lifestyle?
I mean, I'm used to going out to eat and going on trips and,
Shocking.
you know,
We like
not
to
re-
travel.
Shocking. She's used to going out to eat. I am shocked and amazed by this revelation. Are you shocked and amazed, chat? I would have never been able to tell that she loves going out to eat.
not really thinking about where the money is.
What?
Because-
Then why are you putting the ultimatum
Well,
down? That's a shit lifestyle. That doesn't
but
get you anywhere.
Yeah, but I wasn't funding it on credit cards. It was all just paid from my bank account. So I would set the money aside.
That still
and then
isn't
I would
necessarily
spend
good
it.
if you're falling behind in retirement and you have no assets to your name. Just because there's no debt there doesn't mean it's good.
But it's hard to change that mindset.
Yes, when
and-
you're obese, it's hard to change the mindset around not being obese.
got her.
When
Yes.
you're going into debt, it's hard to not change the mindset about not doing what you did to get into debt. It's hard to change the mindset for any behavioral thing. When you're jerking off every day and you want to change it, it's hard to change the mindset. Welcome to literally just making any behavioral changes in this world. How do you think that doesn't get you out of this conversation because it's hard? Like what? What do you want me to do with that? I know it's hard. No one's saying it's easy.
We know we could get out faster if we just like cut everything off cold turkey.
Okay, I'm not asking you to cut everything off cold turkey. You spent $4,000 last month.
See, the question should have been, like, instead of Caleb saying, I'm not asking you to cut off cold turkey, the question Caleb should have asked us there is, why haven't you? If you knew you could get out of this if you quit cold turkey, why haven't you? You are in so much fucking debt. You are in nearly $500,000 in debt. You know you'd probably be able to pull yourselves out of this debt if you just cut yourself off cold turkey. So why haven't you? Now, granted, his response would be some kind of bullshit excuses. I like spending money. And he would just vomit up some completely bullshit excuse, which Caleb would then call a bullshit excuse. But I would have liked to have heard Caleb ask him that question first before he then transitions into, well, I'm not asking you to cut yourself off cold turkey, but, spend within your means, which is probably what he's going to be following this up with.
On bullshit at a minimum. It's almost half your income. That's not cold turkey.
If we spent less than that, that's what I'm saying.
What?
If we spent less than that,
that's not cold turkey.
but it sounds like you're saying we need to get rid of all that.
$2,000 is not cold turkey.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we are trying to do.
You're not trying to do. You haven't done. You're saying the good words. You're saying the good words where you're like, I'm trying to. I look great, guys. Look, I look good for the camera. No, you don't.Ut the fuck up.
Yes! Thank you! Thank you! He finally said it. Oh, I'm saying it so I can look good in front of the camera. Exactly. I've said this so many fucking times when guests come on this show is they say all the right fucking things, but they do it for Caleb and they do it for the camera so they can look good on the show, or at least try to look good on the show.
We saved a bunch of money and we put it aside from our wedding with the purpose of spending it for our honeymoon, and that's what a lot of that spending is.
Then why is it on credit cards?
Because
exactly. Nothing you're saying makes sense. I don't even know if I'm looking at the honeymoon.
On credit cards,
you don't even know if what I'm looking at is the honeymoon.
A lot of it probably is, like the flights and
wouldn't
stuff.
make sense that it's on the credit cards.
Then maybe I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
you're the guy that's confident because you think you're loud, meaning loud is right, when you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, just because you're autistic and weird. Shut up.
This is true.
No, Taylor, no, don't. No. You don't use that word for someone who's just an asshole. We are gatekeeping. Taylor, no. You don't call someone autistic just because they're a dumb fucking an asshole. Dumb fuck asshole and narcissistic, possibly sociopath does not make autism. Stop it. I'm gatekeeping this shit. Fucking stop it. Unless you get unless you have a diagnosis from a medical professional that is accredited, I do not want to hear I'm autistic or you're autistic. Go.
We know. Doesn't make you right, dude. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You sit here and you say the things that look good on camera, but I have all the evidence right here that shows you are fucked. And you're continuing the behavior that is and you're sucking her down with you. And it makes no sense. So she's blind to it out of love or ignorance. I don't even know. I really don't. It makes no sense that you are okay with it, yet you're the one that gave the ultimatum. Make that make sense. It still doesn't. It really doesn't.
I don't think I'm okay with it. It just,
What? Everything you just said suggested so.
If I sit here and I cut everything out and it's
going from $4,000 to $1,000 a month is still not cutting it out, and it's spending more fund money than most Americans get to on a monthly basis. What privileged people are you? It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know what all of that was, and I don't know if it was all even like me or if it was him, because our accounts are separate, so I don't know, but if I think about it all the time, it just is really overwhelming, and I kind of
cry. It's numbers.
Welcome to adulthood.
Put it into a budgeting app like Dollarwise. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, overwhelming. You still have to do it. The more you don't do it, the worse it gets. So that's where like my sympathy stops a little, because no matter what, if you do not look at it, it will become more overwhelming forever. It's only getting worse, despite what asshole says. Who just
look. All he's doing is just grinning like a fucking idiot. This smug, self-absorbed, narcissistic, money-spending idiot. All he's here just sitting there going, haha, I can get insulted. Haha, I don't care. I'm an idiot. Like, oh my, bro, this is gonna fucking hurt me today. Fuck.
Speaks even louder to try to seem right. It's literally, I have it right here. It is getting worse. There is, on this credit card last month was $1,311 of spending plus an extra $145 of interest. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it is getting worse. It is getting worse. And you live up that lifestyle. Just because, guys, people come to Austin multiple times a week to film the show from all over the country. We rarely do local. But just to get here, you had to make it a whole fucking experience. Renting a nice green Corvette, getting expensive dinners, living it up when you're coming to a show.
Wait. They're in almost $500,000 in debt. And they come to the show and they rent a Corvette and have lavish dinners on the way to a show where Caleb is about to rip them a couple new assholes because their financial debt is disgusting and their spending habits are atrocious. Are they 5? Like, this is the behavior of children. Like, we're just gonna spend like it's 1985. Wee! Like, what the fuck? This is like, oh. I wish we had Slaponomics. I truly kind of wish that we had Slaponomics, because right now these two, especially him, would be a prime candidate for the Slaponomics treatment.
In Austin, Texas, to fucking get your shit together. Yet you're living it up like you want to live a life of wealth while you're here.
Is Texas barbecue really living it up?
Actually, yes, because Texas barbecue is actually one of the most expensive meals you can get. Absolutely it is. A pound of brisket is brutal.
Thank you, Rio. Thank you for the 5.
Well, anything else, Texas barbecue is actually one of the more expensive foods. So yes, it actually is.
$60 for dinner. I don't think that's too bad.
Dinner. Well, first of all, if you had Texas barbecue at dinner, you weren't even having Texas barbecue. So never mind. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Apparently not.
No, Texas barbecue sells out of 1. Shut the fuck up. You keep saying things that you have no idea what you're saying, as always. But you're renting a nice car, living it up, getting expensive dinners. Shut up.
She talks about wanting a Corvette one day, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to let her see what
midlife crisis car. That's weird. Okay, but even still,
I mean,
you just got back from Hawaii last week.
Yeah.
Wait. He's 34 and he's saying I'm old. Again, are we back in the fucking 80s? Since when is 33 and 34 considered old? I sure as fuck don't consider 33 and 34 old. I don't. Granted, he's losing his hair, so there is that, but, like, I don't consider, like, ascribing the label of, like, quote-unquote old. And even then, like, fuck, honestly, old only applies to people that are, like, 60 plus maybe these days. 33 and 34, that's not even close to being fucking old. Not even close. Like, it boggles my mind how people these days think that the minute you exit your 20s, you're considered old. Like, no. Flat out. Just fucking no. And thank you, Gray Matter, for the tier 1. Thank you.
You guys are going crazy. Got back from Hawaii. Was that the honeymoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a honeymoon that you can afford when we're going into the situation we're completely maybe we delay our dream honeymoon by a year or 2 years while we get this shit figured out that you put the ultimatum down before we live life up. And then you travel to Austin, you live life up here. Most guests come here, they like fly in the night before. They immediately go to sleep in the hotel, wake up, come to the office, film, and leave because they don't have money. You guys are coming here because you make high income and blowing it all, but you're in worse debt than most people that come on this show. And you're falling down this. Again, you are the one who put the ultimatum down, but you're just going with this.
Well,
you're
we're
an enabler, or you don't give a fuck. I can't tell which one it is.
Well, I mean, like she said, she likes to travel and she likes to do these things. So, like, I feel like
I like to do a lot of shit. Doesn't mean I get to do it on every day. What?
I have a feeling, like the beginning of this, it's like you're kind of feeling a little sympathetic for her. Like maybe he's just steamrolled her this whole time, and because of that, she sort of developed habits in sync with his to try and keep peace in the house. I have a suspicion when he starts actually running the numbers, we're going to see that she is just as bad of a spender as he is. Like with the trick she likes to go on or the things she likes to buy. We've seen this before where we see one half and we're like, oh my God, this person is, this person is like the quote unquote victim in this relationship. And then when we actually get into numbers, all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, this victim is spending thousands of dollars on absolute bullshit. Oh, I guess they're not so much the victim as they were trying to play themselves up to be.
That doesn't make sense. If I did what I liked, I would be eating fast food every day and gaining back everything I lost last year and getting even fatter. If I did everything I liked, I'd be destroyed. If I did everything I liked, I'd probably have AIDS at this point. Don't. Like that's just because we like it is not a valid excuse. I mean, I'm so confused. You're the only ones on this show in a long time that just thinks it's okay to have this because you like it, and it's because you come from high income earning situations and you guys are privileged, motherfuckers.
Well, I feel like we've
put ourselves
in high income situations. I don't think we were just given high income situations.
But because you have it, you are beyond privileged, thinking you deserve to do things because you like it.
Sure, because we can.
But you can't. That's the thing is you can't. We're in a debt situation of which she put her foot down, and you're willing to let her leave?
No.
I don't think she will, because I think she's actually getting sucked down the rabbit hole with you.
No, I mean, I'd not spend another $1 if that's what it took. But I feel like
I highly doubt a timeshare guy with a timeshare. Doubt
we didn't buy a
timeshare.
No.
We bought an intro package to experience the timeshare.
Oh,
I wanted to buy it, but
oh, fuck me. They have a timeshare. Oh, God. We've seen people on this show that have had timeshares before. That is a fucking money pit. Oh, why? 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 Chat, okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you ever consider getting a timeshare, keep this next moment firmly in your mind. Keep that moment very firmly in your mind. The moment you think, maybe I should get a timeshare, remember this. Okay? Stay the fuck away from timeshares. They're absolute scams. Their whole purpose is to rope you into a never-ending debt that you will be paying out for the rest of your fucking life. Don't do it.
Yeah, so we at the honeymoon, we had to do another timeshare.
Wait, what's it used for? Timeshare is basically a scam where you basically have to buy into you're buying into a percentage of a property, usually in like Florida or some kind of Sunbelt state. And you basically are only allowed to use that house that you have sunk probably a couple $100,000 of money into, like 2 weeks out of the year. You're basically paying for a permanent rental in a vacation spot. You're lifetime renting a vacation home of which you have 2 weeks out of the year set that you are able to use. It's a scam. Absolute fucking scam. never get involved in it. It is literally just a money sink that you will never get your money's worth out of, and you'll be paying someone thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars for the rest of your fucking life, and you will and most people that buy into timeshares never use them. They're like, oh yeah, I'll get a timeshare. I get to, I can use it as my vacation home, and they never use it. But they're locked into a contract, so they have to keep paying money into it every fucking month for basically the rest of their fucking lives, because they end up needing to pay like $100,000 or $200,000 on it. It's no, don't fucking do it.
I wanted to buy it, but
yeah. So we at the honeymoon we had to do another timeshare presentation.
Because like we said no the first time, so they were like, "How about you come on this trip for us for the low price of $1,600? You can have a week in Hawaii." And we said okay. And then we sat through another presentation where they were like, "Isn't this so great? You should buy this." And it was a way better price than they offered us the first time.
They showed us a price. Was like, I'm sorry. Mike was sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, practice saying no because this is absurd. He's like,
but it was way better than the offer.
But it's a good,
they gave
it's
us.
a good deal.
We have a horizontal. They go, okay, hang on.
All right, chat. 10 minutes of this. You have 10 minutes of mommy. Do you like it? Do you like the fact that I'll be able to talk to you like this for the next 10 minutes? Oh yes, mommy voice from mommy's day. Have you been good little strays? Have you been good little strays from mommy? Shall we continue? I know you want me to stretch this out for as long as possible. You've been that old. Do you need me to spank you? Does mommy need to spank? Maybe I'll just punish you another way and just hit play.
I think you need to wake the fuck up. You have a timeshare husband now.
No.
He has
We didn't buy a timeshare.
You wanted to. She said
I thought
no.
about it. The internet told me not to.
So shut up for a second. You have a timeshare
Internet.
husband. You have a person that you resent having separate accounts with. And you're resentful that you have so little money left over after sending him money for bills. And you think it's for paying off credit cards. You have resent building up here. Things that you let our pre-production staff know before coming in here. You have resent. Now you're with him. It's a fresh marriage, honeymoon phase. You just literally got back from your honeymoon. This resent's going to build. This ultimatum that you put down, that now you're just okay with letting it go because you're in love and we're here and yippee. We just got back from vacation. Everything's great. It was a nice little beach time. This is going to build and blow up.
Yes,
this is going to build and blow up. And you're going to be like the couples that come on that are 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years into marriage that I deal with every day that are on their way out the door. You're 6.
Yes. When you have this much out of control debt like this, and it just keeps going over and over and over again, and it does not stop, this not only builds debt, it also builds up resentment. She is going to resent him. She's going to grow to hate him because he's accumulating so much fucking debt. They are never going to be able to do what they actually want to do. They're going to have to give up so much. And she's undoubtedly going to have to give up far more than he will because he's just steamrolling her. So he's just going to tell her, you have to give up this. You have to give up X. You have to give up Y because we can't afford it. But he's not going to give up what he wants. I guarantee it. So in the end, she is going to be the one to get hurt by this because he doesn't care. He's sitting there with that stupid ass smug look on his face, just looking at her like, I don't care. I'm going to get whatever I want. Tee-hee. And in the end, she is the one that's going to lose everything. She's not going to care. He makes good money. He's not going to care. She is going to be the one to lose what matters the most. And Iron Bear, thank you for the gifted Iron Bear. Thank you. Oh, so very much.
Once in, you're resenting everything you told our staff before. I'm going to be real with you. Your debt is not the
collect what's
And-
solutions to credit score gave more by the better legitimate 30 seconds as that now pause before you blow. A lot of you never built and a simple work and some averaging so the payment never be a get average kickoff credit accounts may negatively
Longer
credit score. Individual results may vary. Thanks again to Kickoff for sponsoring. Let's get back to the episode.
the longer that the debt exists and the more interest that hits the account every single month, it does cause some resentment for sure.
Yes, you
think-
were venting about it to our crew. Absolutely. That we have separate accounts. That you're sending him money for the bills, but it's not even going to paying off credit cards because everything is just being spent on credit cards anyway. It makes
Well, I just
no
don't know where the
sense.
money goes.
And how is
so-
that acceptable? You who put the ultimatum down, you're
Oh, that's even worse. If she doesn't have any idea where the money even goes, that's a recipe for disaster. It also means that she is about to become educated on financial audit today and finding out where all this money goes. We're probably going to see her suddenly come to a realization that, oh shit, I had no idea all of her money was going to all of this bullshit. And here's a wake-up call, honey.
okay with not knowing where the money goes. How can you
Oh, true. Oh, giving me the 1,000 pities. Oh, God, thank you so much.
put an ultimatum down and not even have any kind of insight into if it's being followed or not?
I assume it goes.
Oh, you
to-
assume. We
yeah,
put an ultimatum down, then we assume. It's an interesting strategy.
It's just hard because of our accounts being separate. It's
Well,
hard
that's
to
why you
know-
advere for them not being separate, and that's why she's
But
resentful that
Well,
they're
to be
separate.
fair,
if they were- but-
I set up a Monarch account specifically so she could see all the accounts and what goes in and out every month.
But Monarch doesn't work
I
because
know.
you have to
They don't always
constantly update
It doesn't work very well.
the.
Exactly. Monarch doesn't work
Yeah.
very well.
It's just as
Uh-huh.
hard because you have to sync all of the accounts regularly. Otherwise, you can't see where that money is going, or you can't even see what's in the account.
Well, maybe you guys
Wait. Did he actually pay for this Monarch account? This sounds like something he would have to pay for. So is he spending money on a Monarch account and not even using it properly? So therefore wasting even more fucking money.
should use a
So-
program that automatically syncs multiple times a day instead of having to do it
Oh,
manually. It's
fun.
weird. Okay, either way, besides that, dollar-wise plug, by the way. The thing is, regardless of
Doesn't
which,
Monarch
why not
charge
do a
if you
joint
don't
account
deposit?
if that's
I
what she
don't
wants?
know.
You guys
Well,
are married. What are we doing?
So I don't want a joint account.
What
No.
What?
I-
is this?
No.
She
wants both.
So I don't want a joint account right now because of all of the payments that come out, all of the debt payments, that it's hard to track
How much we have to spend.
like anything else.
Get a joint account and put all the debt payments on.
That makes no sense. What she just said legitimately makes no fucking sense. I don't want a joint account because of all the debt that comes out, so it makes it hard to track. How? It's the difference of looking at multiple accounts and looking at, okay, this debt's coming out of this account, this debt's coming out of this account, this debt's coming out of this account. You do a joint account, now all those debts are coming out of the same account. It actually makes it easier for them to track it, not harder. So her excuse is completely ass fucking backwards. It makes no fucking sense, and it is purely that an excuse. I'm wondering if she doesn't want to do a joint account because she is maybe 1 foot out the door. Maybe she knows that he's not going to fix himself, and so she's basically getting herself in a position where it's easier for her to fuckity-bye out of there. And so that way she still has her own account locked in, and she can just bail, and she'll have her own account. Oh, hello, Leaf. Hello, Leaflet. Thank you. Thank you oh so much for the subscription, Leaflet. I can't tell you how much this means to me. Thank you oh so much. Dra.
Out of that account. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's not very difficult. What are we talking about here?
I think there's also fear that like the money that I
What are you
have
not afraid of? You're overwhelmed by everything.
so the I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But the money that's like left over in the account after the payments come out, from my account specifically, I do fear that he would spend it or that
More
it just
fear.
wouldn't be there.
Okay.
Um,
If that is a fear you have, why the fuck are you with him? You not get how that works? Did you not hear what you just said? You're afraid if all of your money goes into a joint account that he will just spend it all and it will be gone. Why the fuck are you with him? Why have we signed the contract? If that is not a reasonable fear to have with someone we're choosing to marry. It is not.
Well, I mean, I think part of her thing is too, and she said this multiple times.
For her.
So, well, no, I mean, we talked about this before we got married and having a joint account, and she expressed concern about being uncomfortable spending money for things that she wants without like getting my approval or
Is
whatever
that
beforehand.
good?
What?
That you think that feels like almost hiding in a way. You shouldn't have to feel like you're hiding
Not
in a relationship.
hiding,
That makes no sense then. That fear, that anxiety that you have that he would be judging you.
Why do people sign up for this? My suspicion has always been that people will sign up for Caleb show. Number one, the majority of the people that sign up for them are in Caleb's audience for his live streams, or they even watch his show. So they're watchers of Financial Audit, or they are in his audience of his live streams. And I think a lot of them have this erroneous belief that if they go on Financial Audit, I don't know why, because he's been doing this for a long time, they should already know more. It's, either one, they get their 5 minutes of fame, because some of them are like OF girls, and so they're trying to get their face out there to go, hey, join my OF, even though they can't actually say what their OF is. Or I still think that many of these people think that Caleb can like wave some kind of a magical wand and suddenly make all of their financial troubles just kind of poof disappear. When you know that doesn't work. I know that doesn't work. Caleb knows that doesn't work, but I think the other people sitting on the other side of the desk still haven't figured out that's not how this shit works. They think, oh, I'll take some pain where Caleb will make fun of me for like a half hour or something, and then he'll wave his magic wand, and all of a sudden, all of my financial woes will be fixed. When if you are absolutely dog shit with money, if you are completely spend crazy, save nothing, and just continually spend more than you take in, and have some of the most disgusting financial habits imaginable, no magical wand is ever going to fix that. So that's why I think people still come onto this show, like with the, why they come onto the shows, like with all of these excuses that they try and peddle to them.
Again, why would we be with that person? Why are we committing our life to a person that we can't even feel good about him seeing what we're spending money on? That doesn't make any sense.
And like,
Are you guys even ready for marriage?
Well,
How long were you guys dating before?
we've been together for 4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
4 years and we're not even understanding this level of trust yet? This is weird. I'm not saying everyone has to get joint account, but for what you are asking for, the insights you are asking for what we want to do in terms of managing your accounts and actually paying off debt, a joint account is obviously what logically makes sense to get the insights we desire. Yet, you won't even do that because you're afraid of him seeing the money you're spending.
I think maybe she legitimately does fear him seeing the money that she's spending. Sure. But I think at the same time, because she's been forced to give him the ultimatum, I think she's keeping her options I still think she's keeping her options open to leave. I think she recognized that he's probably not going to change his ways. She gave him the ultimatum. They got married, and he still hasn't changed his ways. So I think she's setting herself up. She's giving herself an escape hatch. And by keeping their finances separate, she's able to utilize that escape hatch in the end to basically fuck off. And that way, she doesn't have to go through the pain of trying to separate their finances when the finances are already separated. That's my suspicion. And chat time is up. But before I go, of course, I should give my darling little strays one special last little treat. So, strays, I love you all so very much. So just remember, chat, always remember, in your dreams, I will be there. Look at you going, I don't know.
Hello, I'm back. And Shadow, thank you for the sub.
Independence a little bit. Like,
Hyper independence, that's a good thing to be when we're getting married.
yeah, well, I mean, we are married.
Yeah, we are married. We're not getting married.
No,
we are married.
we figured that out. She was going into it with hyper independence, though.
Around financial money situations.
Yeah, one of the leading causes for
I feel
divorce
like
in this country.
I feel like you've always kind of been independent in things.
I mean, I
Like
am.
there are a lot of things like I offer help and you're like, no, I got it. Like
Yeah.
you are a very
I
independent person.
I am a hyper independent person.
Oh, they're in love, ladies and gentlemen.
X to Dow.
But he doesn't even feel like you guys are in a bad spot. He told the producers.
I don't.
You're
it's not that
objectively
it's
in a bad spot,
but I don't
and
feel like
that's what we're gonna be with.
it's not like do or die. Like we're not on the verge of
It's kind of
bankruptcy.
do or
But
die.
it could be.
You're
Yeah,
getting
I
close.
mean, could be.
You're not in do or die until you're at do or die. You are
Yeah.
ramping up right next to it, though. You could be
Yeah,
there.
I know it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You could be there with a moment of budget cuts and whatever. Say we're in a recession, all of a sudden tax revenue goes down for the city or state or whatever municipality pays you. Layoffs, uh-oh, wee woo. You know,
Yeah, well, look at how many cities or states are doing that. Look at how many cities or states where their budgets are in the shitter. You know, fuck, look at New York. Look at New York as your prime example, where their budget has gone completely off the rails, and look at how much they've had. Look at how much in terms of services, like police, that they've had to cut. That can happen to literally any state right now because all 50 states are in the shit right now when it comes to finances. It's bad across all 50 states right now. It's worse in certain states and certain cities for sure. NYC for sure. New York State's not in much better shape. So New York City is in a fuck ton of trouble financially. They are in a black hole of debt right now. New York State, though, probably isn't doing all that much better. But it's all 50 states are having issues right now for a myriad of reasons. We've got, we've got multiple states that have got, hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars in fraud, and we've only hit the tip of the iceberg. My guess is in the end, we're probably going to be seeing that level of fraud. Its tendrils are basically impacting literally all 50 states, I'm thinking, in the end. It's not going to be limited to certain states. It's going to be all 50. And that's just one thing. There's a myriad of issues right now that are going on with all the states financially. I can't think of all that many states that may actually be be in good financial shape. Indiana, for sure, is not in fantastic financial shape. Caleb himself said Indiana is like a poor state. It's financially it's not doing well. So what happens if they decide to do budget cuts and all of a sudden he loses that cushy civil engineer job and he's out on the fucking street? You think he's going to be able to get another job pretty quick, even though he's a civil engineer? No, job markets are fucking horrible right now. Across the nation, job markets are absolutely horrible. So it's like he's not thinking ahead like that. It's just not considering the what if nuclear option when it comes to work.
shit happens all the time. Same with you. All it takes is one. Says everyone before they got laid off. Listen,
Hey, recessions. What does the government do during a recession? They pump money into the economy through infrastructure spending.
sure. Depending who are you being funded by? City, state, county,
Combination
federal.
of federal and state.
Okay, you might be okay
Uh-huh.
depending.
Yeah.
You might be okay depending. But listen, you can't just say no layoffs have ever happened.
Sure.
Like the federal
Yep.
government was the highest laid-off sector.
Plus, how do we know he's good at his job? What if he's barely hanging on by a thread to his job? We don't actually know just how good he is or how skilled he is at his job. So there's a definitive possibility that he is not doing well and they need to trim just a little money. Then he might go bye-bye and he's out. It's a distinct possibility.
Last year.
We have a 401k. Just take a hardship loan out if it comes to it.
That's we're not on the edge of death,
Yeah.
but that's something
And there's
we're
equity in the
immediately
house,
considering.
like-
yeah, why not have an emergency fund? Of course.
Yeah,
Well, just take a loan from our 401k.
because they don't think they need it.
I would say we did have a small
Wait, loan
emergency
from your
fund.
401k. Loan from your 401k after you get laid off immediately becomes due anyway.
A loan, yeah, but you can take a hardship.
Okay,
withdrawal.
so you're gonna do that as well?
Yeah.
You want to do a hardship withdrawal?
Yeah.
Me.
All
my
that,
God.
All that
if
just,
I had to.
or have an emergency fund, which is what you're
We
preventing
had,
by
yeah.
doing
We
this.
Spent it on a down payment for a
Because
new
you
car.
guys are broken. What's the new car?
Oh,
You guys
for
are
fuck's
pathetic.
sake.
High incomers, man. This makes no sense. He doesn't feel like you guys are on the brink. Or no, it's not that he thinks you guys aren't even that bad financially. You objectively
I
are
think
by
the
every
interest
dollar
we
amount.
spend is bad, and like that makes me like.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the interest, he would not
If all
care
the debt
how
was
much
And
interest-
how
debt.
would that make you feel? Your partner for life.
I mean, if there wasn't interest, I would feel less. I would feel like it was less insane if there
You guys
wasn't
are perfect
interest.
for each other. You're
Shut
no,
up.
go live the high income life and go through multiple bankruptcies. You guys
Oh
are
my
perfect. Why are we
God.
even having this conversation?
I don't want. Oh, so we're about to do IVF, and I
You're
don't.
bringing a kid into
I
this,
don't-
just like your
What?
marriage and honeymoon. You're bringing a
Wait.
kid before you.
What? No. God help us. She's already on the ladder. She's already late to the fucking party with having a kid. Number one. Number two, they're almost $500,000 in debt and they want to bring a child into this world. Are you fucking kidding me? This is like beyond a fucking terrible idea. There's no way they're going to be able to afford a kid. Like, do they even realize how much money you have to spend when you have a child, especially during the early years? Like, they are already in so much debt, they cannot afford a child. Not to mention, like, mentally, they are not ready for a child. They love traveling around and sucking off the places too much and living the high life. I don't think either of them realize that bringing a child into the world means that highfalutin, high-traveling high life fucking ends right there. The minute a child enters into an equation, you can kiss all those fun vacations and living the high life and you're potentially getting like fancy cars. You can kiss all that good fucking bye. That's like fuckity bye. You're done. That child is now, you're putting all of your money into that child. You're putting all of your attention into that child for the next 17, 18 years. End of fucking story. And if you think otherwise, you should not have a child. If you are not prepared to devote your entire life, both mentally and financially, to that child for the 18 years after it's born, don't have a fucking child. Just like, get yourself sterilized. You are not prepared to have a child. If you're not ready to do that.
Even deal with any of this shit. It makes no sense.
I don't want to do IVF until the credit card stuff is
More under
more
control.
under
okay,
control.
thank
or-
God.
Well, it
She
doesn't
has a
work if
brain.
we're paying on spending on it, but okay, and spending thousands on bullshit instead of towards the credit cards. But either way, and his opinion on that.
I think he agrees.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to pay off some of the debt before we potentially accrue more debt. But I mean, we're also not.
The funny part is they have so much fucking debt. Her eggs are going to be dried up by the time they can try. She's already 33. I'm gonna hazard a guess that with as much debt as they have, well, he does have a really good job. So if they were to actually, if they were actually able to buckle down, him like surgically remove his head from his ass unless he's got it up there for the fucking warmth, then maybe they could actually pay down their debt just within probably about 3 years, maybe 4 years. Given his income, yeah, they actually could potentially be debt free in 3 to 4 years. At least my first blush thought. Now we have no idea what the debts are that they have, what they look like. So this is a first blush thought. But given the sheer dollar amount and what his annual salary is combined with hers, like on its face, the numbers alone, I could see 4 years. If they actually buckle down. Now, whether or not they're capable of doing that is an entirely different question, which I'm thinking we kind of all know the answer to it.
Getting any younger, so I feel like if we want kids sooner than later.
Okay, so you guys are on the same page about being okay being currently. And not being afraid of any layoff because you work for the government, so you think everything's perfect, even though federal government was the highest layoff cycle last year.
I 100% think that I could be laid off.
And him? Might be more recession resistant, not recession proof. No one is.
Sure.
Yeah, I more worry about something happening like physically.
She thinks I'm going to fall off the roof or something.
Well, you
like that
said in
and
the
get hurt.
green room that you're unfireable.
Uh,
That's impossible. That's not true. You said
Yeah.
that was
I
your
did.
literal
You're
quote.
right.
Got eyes and ears
It'd have to be
everywhere.
really, really bad for me to lose my job.
Yes, and we haven't.
That's what
we're
he
due for a good
thinks.
correction. We haven't had that in a while.
I don't think that a
Yep.
recession would get him fired. I think it would have to be something
Oh, you
that
don't think?
he would have
But it
done.
could. No one
no.
is recession
Yeah,
proof.
we think. Sure. So in that mindset, then we should just all act like we're going to get laid off tomorrow.
Yes, and the best way to do
Yes.
that is
Yes. That is a great mindset. That is the perfect mindset to have to make sure you're financially stable. Work your finances thinking that at any fucking moment you could lose your job. Yes, absolutely. Save your money explicitly because no job is safe and tomorrow something might happen. Either you royally fuck up and get fired or something comes down to the pipeline and they're cutting jobs and you get laid off. Absolutely. Yes, have that mentality. That is in this day and age, it's not the fucking 70s and 80s anymore, where like job stability was probably at an all-time high. It's right now, job stability is in current year is probably at some of the all-time lows. All right, that like no job is fucking safe, and everybody out there is looking for jobs. And especially if you are not good at your job, yes, you will absolutely get fired. If you are working for the state or the state government or the federal government or something, budget cuts does happen. Anyone forgot about fucking Doge? You don't think something like that can happen again, where they basically went through and slashed government jobs that were do-nothing jobs and babysitting jobs, and you had thousands of jobs that suddenly, like at the snap of a finger, poof, they're gone. Who's to say that his job that he has as a quote-unquote civil engineer will not be viewed in a budgetary audit of the state or the Fed? Who's to say that they won't look at his job and say it's a do-nothing job, it's a babysitting job, snap of the finger, poof, you no longer have a job because they need to, try and cut back somewhere and get rid of the do-nothing jobs. Like, we don't know exactly what he does for he does for his job. He's not exactly safe. Anyone can be fired in this day and age, and you need to keep that well in your mind when it comes to your finances. Like, plan for that unexpected holy shit moment where literally out of fucking nowhere you might get fired or laid off. That is right now the best course of action. Why do you think I don't fucking spend any money? Why do you think that I've talked about this before, that I am very comfortable? Why? Because I don't spend fuck all. I pay my bills. I make sure all my bills get paid. I have plans for the future of what I'm going to do with the stream, like in terms of maybe like doing a new model or something like that. And like I take that into account. But otherwise, I don't spend money. It hits my bank and it fucking stays there. And I don't buy shit. Why? Because I remember what it was like to literally be barely scraping by month to month. That is vividly in my mind all the time. And so any money that I make from my job or any money that I make from stream, it hits the bank, and other than my bills, it stays there. And I don't touch it because I don't want to go back to that life where I was barely able to scrape by month to month. And I was trying to figure out what can I get, what can I not get in terms of like the smallest freaking thing. Like how much can I actually spend on groceries? Going to the grocery store and going, okay, can I get this? Can I afford to get this? Do I really need this? Because I don't have a whole lot of money. So do I really need this, or should I just let it go? Like, I still maintain that mentality to this day, even though financially I'm doing far better than I used to a couple of years ago. Why? Because I still remember what it was like, and I still know that at the snap of a finger, something might happen, and I might be right back there in terms of what my earnings are, and I want to have that significant buffer zone to cover me while I get back on my feet. And that is the best way to be, in this day and age of financial insecurity, it's the best way to live life right now, because not only are you able to, live comfortably, paying all your bills, maybe eating out every once in a while, but having yourself taken care of. But then you have a very notable and nice cushion there waiting for you when the shit eventually does hit the fan.
By having a fully funded emergency fund, that's the only argument I'm making.
What's fully funded? How many
6 months of living.
6 months.
6 months.
He does not feel comfortable having that amount of money sitting in a bank account.
Okay, you guys don't feel comfortable with anything. I don't give
No.
a
Oh my
That is
God.
just what you have to do. That is
Oh
basic
my
financial
God.
responsibility.
Well, not when we're in debt. With this amount of debt, it doesn't make sense to have that much money just
Exactly.
sitting there.
That's additionally my
Exactly.
point. So instead of spending money on
So
bullshit,
that's why we don't have an emergency fund.
no, instead of spending money on bullshit,
God.
you pay off your high interest debt immediately, and then you get a fully funded emergency fund. I don't know. See how you're disconnected on that.
It's all high interest debt. Like the credit cards are
Fantastic.
Yes,
Very high
silly
interest.
fat girl. The thing that you
Except
have
for
to
like
do,
10%.
the thing you have to do is pay off the high interest debt instead of spending $4,000 last month on
Yes.
bullshit, getting barbecue and a Corvette yesterday, and just paying off the debt. Okay? How many more insults do I have to say until you at least understand what I'm saying?
We understand.
Autism, fat woman, I don't know.
No, not autism, retarded. Get it right, Caleb. Don't insult the autists. You don't. No, I'm gatekeeping. No, Caleb. Not autist. Call him retarded. Retarded I will accept because he's a fucking retard. Don't call him autistic. This is not autism. Autistics would have actually saved the money, recognized the financial issues, and gone, okay, money in, money out. This doesn't work. We have to make change. If he was autistic, they wouldn't be in this financial situation because autists can look at numbers and go, aha, and they would fucking know, and they go, okay, more money is going out than what is coming in, so we need to reduce the money going out, so the money coming in is more than what's going out, so that way we can save, and that way we can pay off the debt. That is what someone with autism would do. Don't insult the autists. You want to call him something? Call him a retard, because that's what he is.
It doesn't matter.
Stop spending money.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we hear that.
No, you don't, because immediately when I say you should have a fully funded emergency fund, because you might get laid off, who knows, just to prepare for the worst, because a medical thing could happen.
That's not a right now thing. Right now, we need to pay off the debt.
That's what I am saying. You
And-
can't.
and I
Oh my
agree with
God.
you.
You agree with me, yet
Yes.
you don't do the things that are required.
Not yet.
That's the point.
Exactly.
So, I don't understand. Why do people come on the show? You can answer me this because you're the ones that are doing it right now. Why do people come on the show, give the right answers, but don't actually do any of the right things that are aligned with the answers that they're giving? What, are you just trying to look good for the camera?
Well, it's not about being math inclined. I was using math as an example. What I was referring to is autists. People with autism very often look at a situation and they basically default to pure logic. So it's not strictly a math thing. It's not like they're like fantastic at math. It's logic. They logically see money going out exceeds money coming in. Therefore, money going out should be reduced, and money coming in should exceed the money going out. So it's logic, pattern recognition. That's what the majority of people with autism default to. So that's kind of the reference I was making there.
But don't actually do any of the right things that are aligned with the answers that they're giving. What, are you just trying to look good for the camera? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? It makes
I
no
mean,
sense.
these are the conversations we've been having for the last year or two.
You guys tell yourselves that you're gonna do the right thing, but you never do it.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that's
it's
how
time
we
to
do it.
come. We'll deal with it after the wedding. We'll deal with it after the honeymoon.
And where does that leave?
We'll deal with it after. We'll deal with it. You see, that's what they're doing. They are continually kicking the can down the line. That's what it is. They're playing a real life game of kick the fucking can. And look at how well that's working out for them, huh?
Lead us. Well,
To where we
here.
are right here.
Exactly, and it'll get worse and worse. It's only gotten worse
Or
and worse.
it'll get better.
No. Please tell me how the current strategy that you guys have been implementing over the past 4 years is going to lead to it getting better. When has it shown getting better? I haven't seen
We
getting
haven't
better.
seen it yet.
Well, he
but-
hasn't. He
Oh,
hasn't.
sounds like that doesn't work.
He's not putting everything on credit
Uh-huh.
cards anymore.
Yeah.
So
Not
Everything,
everything.
but
not,
some
yeah,
still.
not everything.
Not everything.
I
I don't put the
Uh-huh.
bills on credit cards anymore.
Still spending all the
So-
money
so
that,
I-
hey, I'm talking my show. When
Thank you, Vespion. Thank you for the gifted. And yeah, I know it's procrastination. The kicking the can down the road is a metaphor for procrastination. It's the whole concept is like the can's there. Instead of picking it up and disposing of it, you kick it down the road so you don't have to deal with it while you keep walking. And eventually you'll get to it later, and then you can pick it up and throw it in the garbage. But instead, you still don't want to deal with it, so you just kick it further down the road so you have to deal with it later. It's literally the metaphor for procrastination.
You're spending all the money that you have, regardless if it's on the credit card or not, instead of putting it towards the credit card and paying off your debt. It is still bad. Do I need to say that again? That's weird that I have to. Why are we so delusional on this? I do not care if it's not on the credit card. Slight improvement. You're still spending money on the credit card regardless. So it's like you're jerking yourself off for nothing. But even still, you're still not putting the money towards the credit card. You're still spending it on you bullshit. So I do not understand this cope that you guys have. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand it. How can you guys? This is when people make no progress in life ever.
I think why they still have this mentality, I don't think they've actually suffered consequences yet. That's why I think they still have the mentality. Yeah, they're grievously in debt, but obviously they still haven't changed their spending habits. So they have not actually suffered any consequence yet. Maybe when he actually starts running the numbers, we'll see. I'm doubting that they've been through collections yet. I'm doubting they've had vehicles repossessed. So if that is the case, the reason why they can't get it through their thick fucking skulls is because they haven't actually seen the consequences of their own actions. They've been doing all fuck around and they have yet to experience any find out. If they'd actually experienced some significant find out, then they might realize, oh shit just got real. We need to actually change. But my guess is they haven't had that yet. So where is their incentive to change? Okay, so they've got like debt on paper. It's literally just on paper. It's not affecting their daily lives. They've still got the things they want. They can still go on the trips they want to go. It's not like seeing the numbers on paper means nothing if you don't actually feel the pain because, oh shit, now we actually can't buy that trip that we wanted to go on, or I couldn't buy that thing that I wanted. When that occurs, that's when it'll become probably real and they'll go, oh shit, we actually need to do something.
It feels like we're not making progress.
Yeah,
Because you
we're not.
are not.
Yeah.
Because we're
you
drowning
guys
in interest.
No, because that's not even why, actually. It's because you guys say the right words. It's because you know the right answer. It's because you know the right behavior. So you say the good thing. You say the good thing. Like if your therapist brings up a problem you're dealing with, you say the right answer that you know you should
it's
do.
spend less.
But then you don't do any
And we
of the
feel
right
like we
things.
are, though. We feel like we have spent
I'm glad
less.
you feel like it.
Do you feel like we
Make
spent
a
less?
budget, dude. And you would know.
We have. We just don't necessarily follow
Don't
it.
follow it.
What's the point then?
Agree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
You agree, yet you
we-
do nothing.
we make
Again,
a budget and we
guys,
go
he's
over
so
it.
good at giving the right answer, yet does nothing that follows it. Like, what do you want from me? Do you want a high five? Because you're still not doing it. I can't do it, dude. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that
Well,
guy that
see,
you've had your entire
so
life giving you a high five for the
something
right
we
answer with the
disagree
wrong
with.
behavior.
I want to, and I know I've done it before, I want to refinance the house again.
Okay, third time, fourth time.
Yeah.
Christ.
But roll it all back into one, and then pay off. Use that money, take cash out, and use that money to pay off the high interest debt.
But why?
That's not going to work. What? Hang on. I want to hear that again because I don't think that's
Third
going to
time,
work.
fourth time? What are we
Yeah,
at?
but roll it all back into one, and then pay off. Use that money, take cash out, and use that money to pay off the high interest debt.
So he wants to refi the home. Okay, let me see if I understand what he's saying he wants to do. He wants to refinance the home for a third time. Roll that plus his other two loans into one. Probably overvalue to get extra money. And then when he gets that refi, pull cash out to pay off his high interest debt, not including the mortgage. That's not going to work. That's not going to fucking work. Because the bank is going to recognize this. They're going to, number one, I would be shocked if depending on, if they're drowning this much in debt, guarantee you they're going to have fucking late fees. And if they have late fees, well, that's going against their credit. So the bank is probably not even going to allow them to refinance if they've got a whole butt ton of late fees and they're drowning in debt. The bank's going to say, are you fucking retarded? No, we're not going to refinance. You've already refinanced once and things have only gotten worse. You need to deal with all your shit before we'll even consider refinancing. It's almost like it's almost like he's trying to treat it like a debt consolidation loan. But again, this isn't going to fucking work because you're not doing a debt consolidation loan. You're doing a refinance loan. And you're trying to roll the other two the other two finances into, if I'm understanding what he's saying, refinance the house, roll in the other two finance loans into this refi, which is going to be like $180,000. He's going to want to bolster it up even further by God only knows how much. And then once they get the refinance, probably take it as a line of credit and then pull from that line of credit to go pay off his high interest loans. But he's still gonna have to pay them the fuck off with this new refinance loan. It's not gonna put him in any better fucking position. The debt is still going to exist. If I'm understanding what he's saying correctly, and I could be misunderstanding what he's saying. He's talking about basically taking all of his individualized high interest loans and rolling them into another singular loan that he's still going to have to pay the fuck off. You can also cash it out and refinance to get your equity in cash. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what he's talking about. It's trying to get his equity cashed out to repay. But if he cashes out his equity, that's not putting him into much of a better position by cashing out his equity just to pay off his high interest loans. It's destroying any equity he's already got. Like, none of this fucking works. His plan is not going to work, and it's only going to put him into an even worse. It's going to only put them both into an even worse financial state. This is fucking stupid.
Why? You've done that so many times since 18 and you've built it up. Again.
At 20, 25, 30% interest, the credit cards are accruing interest at a rate that's
Agreed. I am not mathematically opposed, but you have done that multiple times. Says, hey, again, piece of shit. Hey, piece of shit. Do I have to remind you that I am talking? I'm the one who interrupts here, not you, Autismo. Listen to me for a moment.
Retard.
You've repeated that process over and over again.
And that's what she's worried about, that it'll repeat again.
Well, that is a valid concern. She's worried about everything. That's the first one that's actually worthy.
I agree. And I understand why she's concerned. But
you don't care.
What's our path forward here?
No, it's not.
It's the fastest path forward, and it saves us the most money.
But it's not the fastest when you're back here again.
Sure it is.
When you're back here again. No, it's not.
We'll have to be.
Yeah, stop calling him autismo. Call him retardo because he's fucking retarded. He's not autistic. If he was autistic, he wouldn't be in this position. He's fucking retarded.
You're back.
Actually, your entire history says that.
It says that we probably will be, but not that we have to be.
Okay, you want to be probably?
No.
I mean, everything's a probably. You're talking about there might be a recession. There might
be, not probably.
Might be.
Well, there probably will be a recession.
Yeah.
Okay, but we can't say might be is not probably. Might happen is not will happen. Probably is like it's pretty damn guaranteed.
I don't think it's
not 100%. Well, when all of your past behavior shows that it has happened.
But now I'm married and I'm trying to start a family. So, I mean, things change.
And you clearly haven't changed.
I do.
Good luck to that kid.
He'll be fine. They'll all be fine.
We'll see him in the system.
Yeah.
Because we don't have money?
Oh.
No.
Because we have bad spending habits.
His personality is the most insane thing I've ever witnessed. I couldn't imagine being raised by this.
Thanks, Dad.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I would wager that this guy would probably not be doing much in terms of raising the child. I get the distinct feeling this guy's so full of himself. The raising duties of the raising the child duties would probably fall almost entirely to her, and he just like would occasionally care, and that's about it.
It's crazy. I don't know. Listen, we're
going to be great parents. We know that.
Every time I say listen and I start to say something, then he just says something about the previous conversation.
Yeah,
I was trying to move us forward. Yes, we all know. We've learned this. You do not have to prove it every moment of this conversation.
Okay, finally, I think he just said retarded. I think that's what he bleeped out. So finally, Caleb is transitioned into the correct verbiage for labeling this person and calling him the retard that he is. Thank you, Caleb. It only took time. And if you think you have bingo, reach out to one of the mods. They'll check your cards. So reach out to one of the mods if you think you have bingo.
Oh my! How have you made it this far in life? How have people around you not just slit your throat or their own throats to get out of it?
Tried.
Yes, I do now, and it's only been 40 minutes. Trust me, I look at that clock every 30 seconds. I am okay with things that are tools that pay off the debt quicker. I've always said in this show.
Mods, reach out to Jameis if he thinks he's got a bingo. If one of you guys could reach out to him and check his card.
And I am okay with debt consolidations. I am okay with personal loans. I am okay with credit card transfers. I am okay with refinancing. I am okay with bankruptcy. I am okay with these things, but not if you don't change your behavior. We even launched a personal loan program on calebhammer.com for people to get better rates on their personal loans or consolidate their debt.
Oh, wow.
But we even say on that page and now that no one should do it unless they haven't proven that they have changed their behavior first, because it can be a great tool.
Yes.
All of them can be. I've said this for years, but not if you don't change your behavior, because what happens? He ends up in the same spot that he has done for the last decade and a half. And you being pulled along with that because you can't stand the fuck up or you just go with it, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. What do you guys think your financial score is 0 to 10?
2.
A 2.
He's going to say 1.
I don't know what it is. I haven't gone through your finances yet.
Oh.
You ever
2.
watched the show, Superfan? It seems like it. Weirdo,
Uh-huh.
dude. I don't know, man. See how excited he was with the word 2?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
I think I'm right.
And there it is. That's where the smugness comes in. That's why he bulldozes. He bulldozes and deflects because he always feels like he has to be right. That's and if he especially with his wife, if he bulldozes over his wife, he can basically, go, see, I'm right. Because he managed to bulldoze everyone. Bulldoze every one of her arguments just to basically force his opinion to be the right one. That's narcissism. He's a narcissist that has to be right all the damn time.
It's not because I think it's good.
I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
She likes me. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Most of the time.
Yeah, most days.
Or desperate to settle down and the clock's ticking. Listen, get your Hammer financial score at calebhammer.com. You can figure it out for yourself. Are you a 1? Are you a 2? Are you a 10? I don't know. Check it. It's free. Just takes a few minutes and you can see where you stand. And if you don't want to be like them and you want something that automatically checks on a daily basis instead of having to do those manual things, make sure you download DollarWise. It is the budgeting app of choice for tens of thousands of active monthly users for a reason, because they're actually changing their lives. They're getting the insights they need, the automatic account connections. And listen, when you sign up for the annual version, you save a lot of money, and then you get my personal 30-day meal plan signed by me, mailed directly to you, and the digital version of the cookbook so you can cook every single recipe as well. So there's the meal plan. Congratulations.
Okay, so we were wondering about that. So he still has the meal plan. He still has the cookbook, but it's no longer a hard copy of the cookbook. Okay, so now it's pure digital.
Now you'll be skinny and financially healthy. Well
Thanks.
done, guys. You figured it out. Dollarwise.com or download it or just go to the link in the description below. How much is IVF going to cost, by the way?
Could be anywhere between 30,000 and up.
Why do you both yell?
We're both just
do.
young people.
Yeah.
We come from big families, so you gotta talk loud to
a
be
lot
heard.
of people do. No. Why do you both
In my
literally
family.
scream every word?
My family.
Thank you. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you. I said this at the very beginning. Thank you for finally saying something about this. I have been wondering why he hasn't said anything since the very beginning, and finally he asks all the right fucking questions.
You have to be
So
loud.
annoying to be around. Luckily, we're probably tweaking it on the back end so the audience doesn't actually realize what I'm going through. But you guys are so annoying.
People get used
Just
to it.
talk. No.
They do.
No. In fact, I'm
People are
45
around
No.
every day.
Actually, he's shaking his head no. I'm here right now. I'm in front of you.
You're fairly loud.
I'm yelling to fucking even just get anything across, it feels like. You guys just to say anything. The moment I walked into this door, you screamed to me, "Hey!" I was like, dude.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah.
Yeah, it's obnoxious. Oh my gosh. You guys are
Could
fucking...
be the caffeine. Who knows?
No, I just think your guys' personalities are actually like the worst I've witnessed in this show.
Yes.
I'm being mean. But you
Like,
guys...
that seems
Oh my goodness, you guys
extreme.
immediately you had to start screaming at me.
God, they fucked with the aspect ratio. Oh my God, I jumped back to the perfect spot. They fucked with the aspect ratio interface. Oh, this is too fucking much. Oh my God, this is too fucking much. Oh God, okay, we have a diagonal. Okay, wait, okay, give me a second. Oh, I gotta back it up one more. Oh my God, that was too fucking much. Okay, this laughter is about to get fucking crazy.
Right, chat. It's time. You're now getting this for the next 10 minutes. You're going to get either a very pissed off Batman, or you're going to be getting a very hoity-toity Bruce Wayne telling them everything they're doing wrong with their finances. So let us continue.
No, I just think your guys' personalities are actually like the worst I've witnessed in this show. What do you mean? But you
Like,
guys,
that seems
oh my goodness, you guys
extreme.
immediately you had to start screaming at me.
Yes.
You guys, we're doing audio editing, so you can't actually hear what's happening. But like, it's so loud. They just scream everywhere.
It's
it makes
so
no
bad.
sense. You guys are giving me a headache. I don't get headaches on this show. You guys are giving me a headache.
Okay, before I forget to. Ahem. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. There you go. Before I forget about it.
This sucks. Okay,
We
what's
probably
going on?
have something for that.
Ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have ibuprofen here. It blows his mind. Okay, the platinum card. What's going on here?
That's
Wow,
mine.
usually you have an answer that's like 1,000 decibels for
What's
everything.
going on here? I don't know. It's a credit card. Opened it for the benefits.
Wow, great. You were made for podcasts.
Oh no. Oh no. How many of those credit cards on his list have been opened for the benefits? What do you want to bet? The majority of the credit cards that he opened is for the benefits. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, opened it for the benefits.
And what's going on here? Like on the actual card, what you guys are doing? You know, maybe a little story, a little
so
insight.
We paid it off, and we've been using it for a couple things here and there.
What? It's not paid off. It was not paid off. Where's the payoff?
Before that balance, it was paid off, and then we
No,
put some more
no,
things on
talking
it.
about?
after- Oh, like previously it had
Yeah.
been paid off, and then
It's been paid off at some point.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
they paid it
it's
off
not
at some
now.
point.
Yeah,
it's not
but now
paid
it's
off.
not.
So what do I care?
That's what a lot of these people that come on do is they try and they try and get Caleb onto their side by saying, look, once upon a time I actually paid off this disgustingly high interest credit card that I probably have undoubtedly maxed out. I paid it off once upon a time. Aren't you proud of me, Caleb? And Caleb's currently looking in a sheet that says it's maxed out with like God only knows how much interest rate and how long it's going to take to, how many years it's going to take to pay off and paying only monthly payments. And Caleb's looking at like, it's not paid off now. I give less than a fuck how, that it got paid off 5 years ago or something. That was 5 years ago. Since those 5 years, you've racked it up entirely. This is what we have now. We deal with the present, not the past. It's all I think it's all an attempt to try and get on Caleb's good side. So Caleb won't yell at them and call them a retard.
Point.
Yeah.
Hey guys, they paid it off at some point.
Yeah,
It's not
but now
paid
it's
off.
not.
So what do I care? What?
It's
Exactly.
a small balance.
It's like you saying you used to be skinny. Why do I care you're not now? It's like it doesn't matter. It's like you saying you used to be soft and reasonable to be around. It
I
doesn't
am.
matter. It doesn't matter. You're not now. So why do I give a if this used to be paid off? Every card used to be paid off.
Exactly.
This is how credit cards start, by the way. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Good response.
It's got great benefits. We use them.
Okay,
Yes.
those great benefits. Are they paying for that $145 in interest that accrued last month?
Good
Maybe.
Lord.
Oh, maybe. Well, that's a
We get the
wonderful
digital
insights.
entertainment credit. We used the travel credits last month.
Okay,
we used
and
the Uber
the
credits.
$700 of annual fees plus hundreds.
Good Lord. $700 in fees. Holy shit. So in fees and interest, they have nearly $1,000 so far in 2026. Bearing in mind, he probably filmed this episode in March or April. So 3 or 4 months into the year, they have accumulated about $1,000 in interest rates and fees on this single card. I don't know if any of them are late or missed payments. Caleb might get into that because it is American Express. American Express does have, excuse me, American Express does sometimes have like actual fees. It does. So don't know if any of these are actual late or missed payment fees.
The dollars of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that credit card had fees. I
Fee
found
could
that
be okay if you're using it, but without charging interest. With the interest being charged, you're definitely not breaking even.
I mean, and the annual fee goes up. I was going to close
To
it.
900,
because-
yeah.
Yeah. I was going to close it, but I saw
Yeah.
that my annual fee just re-upped in, I think, January, and it was the old $695. So I figured we'd keep it for another year.
Why have you not made him shave yet?
I don't want him to. What?
Oh, my head?
I don't want him
I
to
keep saying I'm
shave.
going to.
What is wrong with you? Why do you have the wrong answer and perspective on everything in this world?
I don't know about a bald guy.
He is a bald guy.
Yeah, I mean, he will be soon.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
God.
rough. He is a bald guy. He will look better. He has
Probably nice and red, too.
he has an okay beard. Like he can shave
Oh,
him.
it can be a real good beard.
He will look young. He will shave 5 years off his age if he shaves his head.
Do I look that old?
Yes, when you're balding here.
I don't know if he would shave 5 years off his appearance if he shaved his head. No, sorry, I legit don't. I don't think that he would shave 5 years off his appearance by shaving his head. If he shaved his beard, then yes, I think that would shave 5 years off his appearance if he did the beard. The head, honestly, you're not going to get a visual age reduction by shaving off the head hair on a guy. It's always the facial hair that gets shaved off that changes the visual age appearance of a man.
Here, yes, it ages you by a decade. Absolutely.
What if you have a weird shaped head?
I'll do whatever she says.
He could have a weird shaped head or something.
And then I don't have to pay to go get my biannual haircut.
No, we have something, right?
For what?
Yeah. And we have
to
something.
shave it or to make it.
What are you laughing about?
To shave it? Oh man.
Right now?
Yeah.
Not today.
I'm trying to save you.
Not today.
Pussy, you can come on a podcast and you're not even willing to shave your head? Coward.
For the plot? I'm going to shave my head for the plot.
It'll grow back.
No, it won't. It will not.
She's afraid
God.
it won't come back.
What if it does come back and it's worse?
If we go get a buzz, can we buzz?
That's up to her.
Oh my gosh.
Try to not be afraid of something.
A buzz cut actually might work good for him. Not like totally bald, like clean bald head. I think if he buzz cutted, I think it might actually look cleaner and neater if he did a buzz cut. Like give him like a high and tight. Give him a high and tight, and I think he'd actually be okay.
For the first time in your life.
Do you want to be bald?
He is. He is. Like, do you not understand that he is?
Well, he has some hair.
It's for the plot, baby.
Come on, baby.
I mean, yeah, sure. If
Okay.
you want to shave your
Brandon,
head
you want to run to
bald.
CVS real quick and get a, one of the like pube shaver things? I don't know what those are called.
It'll be
Not
really,
razor,
really
but just
breezy
the,
up there.
There's one in the trunk.
You still have one in the trunk?
Yeah.
In the backpack?
If I want to go buy one, that's fine.
Okay. We'll see you, Brandon, soon.
It's gonna be
And
horrible.
Enjoy that.
Do the thing. Do what thing? If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I already did it.
Horrendous haircut. Well, you got it.
Baby face from
I'm
21
just
to
honestly trying to
26.
make your life better. If I can't make it better in this way, I can.
Like exactly. That's what I said. You have baby face from 21 to 26 when you grew a full beard is when it seemed to like quote unquote age you. Yeah, that's what I said. A beard will always make a man look older. than he actually is. That is just facts. That is simply just facts. All right, chat, and it's time. Before I go, though, I will give you a little treat. Once again, I am vengeance. I am the night. I am that man.
And I'm the Joker, and all I have to say is, why so serious?
And I'm back. I am back. Shall we continue?
This haircut, well, you got it. I'm just honestly trying to make your life better. If I can't make it better in this way, I can make it better that way.
It's gonna be so weird. The dogs won't
I
recognize
get a free
you.
haircut today. Do I have to tip?
For God's sake.
Listen
Yes,
up,
tip.
If you want your savings down, 20,
And
25, letting it out of nothing. No hoop balance. Make save for a vacation. 200 in the game. Actually, budgeting complicated. They're gonna got a 10 days.
Sorry, Caleb.
Hulu,
It's a long
$30 the free
episode.
trial. Dollarwise.com. Link in the description below. Okay, so Hulu, $30 to Hulu.
Yeah, but they refund 25 of
Oh,
that.
he's gonna have a loud response
So
for
it's like
everything.
$5.
That was
Oh,
just Hulu.
fuck
It was
me.
just Hulu.
There was
Barely even
just Hulu.
started anything.
Yeah, I'm going to respond to everything.
Yeah, please don't.
Now I know why this episode is about an additional 10 minutes in length. He's gonna say something about literally fucking everything.
I'd like to get through this. Bullshit. Hilton, yeah, makes sense.
That was the timeshare.
I was going to assume that. Yeah, I think we were able to connect the dots ourselves without the autistic.
He's no, Caleb, retarded. Not autistic. He's retarded. Get it right.
Shouting things at the top of his lungs. Good death, man. Fine hotels and resorts, Southwest Airlines. That was Hawaii! Is that what you were about to say? That was a fucking timeshare! Is that how you were about to respond?
Yeah.
Lacrosse
We're learning
country.
each
Gosh,
other.
I'm probably being so grumpy, but you guys have no idea what it's like to be across from them.
Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it.
I don't think I've enjoyed guests less than you two in a very long time. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but I also don't care because I'm the one suffering. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, we're spending thousands of dollars. Yes, it was for the trip. No, that doesn't justify it. 22.49% interest rate of death. Hundreds of dollars.
Okay, like that's wait,
That
hang
doesn't
on.
justify it. 22.49.
You know what? For an Amex card, and a platinum card, 22.5 interest ain't that bad. It's honestly not that bad for an Amex card. Considering we've seen like Visa and MasterCards with interest rates of 30 and 32%, not terrible for Amex. It really isn't.
9% interest rate of death. Hundreds of dollars
be
being
worse.
charged in fees. Everything could be worse. I do not know how that it's an excuse for it to be bad. It's like, you're okay with that? What the is wrong with you? It's so stupid. City.
True, you gotta
oh,
control
love
the
this card.
spending.
Clearly.
Wait, what kind of card? I missed it.
Stupid. City. Oh.
I love this card.
Oh, a city card.
clearly. I don't know if I've had a credit card that has a balance this high before.
Uh-oh.
This is impressive.
It is
Uh-oh.
impressive.
This is actually insane. The interest
Uh-oh.
alone is charging at $665.42 on a monthly basis. That's insane.
Fuck! Holy shit! Almost $30,000 balance on a credit card. Dear Lord! That is insane! I don't think I've ever seen a credit card balance that fucking high. Holy shit. That's like he's never done anything except basically paid the finance charges on his card and then continued to spend. Like, this, oh my God. Oh my God. He has never once paid down the balance on this credit card. He's paid the fine. He's paid the interest charges alone for God knows how long, and that's it. He's never paid back any of the principal, and it's just continued to rack up over and over and over again. Holy crap!
That's why we're
I've
drowning.
never had that. No, that's not why you're drowning, dumbass. It's because you've allowed the balance to go to $37,875.44.
I think the better
Dumbass, it's not
response
the
is-
interest.
I have $30,000 in credit card debt.
That's why we're scared because we see that
Scared
number.
of what? Scared of everything? She's scared of standing up. What? Because of that?
Yeah, that's what is like the eye-opening part. How much money we're throwing away in interest every month.
No, it's because you
No
put the balance
shit.
there. It's not even just the interest. The interest rate, you were the one who chose to spend
Sure.
the money there.
Sure.
It's been maxed out since you opened it. When did you open it?
I think this one's from 2013, 2014, somewhere in there. More than 10 years.
It's been maxed out
God.
for 10 years. You've allowed like almost 1,000 hours of.
No, it's had credit limit increases as
And
my
you just
career
boosted
has
immediately?
changed. Yeah, a lot of times I'd say it's 50-50. Like sometimes they just do it and they're like, we reevaluated your credit line. Here's
But
more credit. Usually after I pay off a
Aye.
significant chunk, they're like, here, have more credit.
And then you immediately spend
I'm
it.
like the optimal.
You're okay with this?
He's the perfect mark. He is the perfect mark for these credit card companies. They wait till he spends off that he pays off a big chunk, and they go, "Oh, here, take more debt, give us more interest fees," because they know he'll eventually do it, and they'll make money off of them, and they'll just be paying off the interest every month, paying nothing on the principal, and the credit card's just basically making them free fucking money, and then they'll just keep increasing his limit, because when they increase his limit, he'll increase his principal. When they increase his principal, the interest fees go up. So he's going to be paying more in interest, and that means more money to the interest card companies. They saw him coming a mile of fucking way, and he just played right into it. They're like, free money? I get more free money? Okay. I will take the more free money. Thank you. I'm a stupid bitch.
No.
Well, he was still spending on it. Yes, it was less than he put towards it, but with the interest sitting there, it basically made no difference. It takes 32 years to pay off. You'll definitely not be alive.
No,
And-
definitely not.
God. I 32 years to pay off. Look at what the final dollar amount he'll have paid off will be. Look at what he'll have paid the credit card company by the end. He'll have ended up paying probably over 3 times the balance of the card. That means he's giving, in 32 years, he will have given the credit card companies like $60,000, almost $70,000 in free money to the credit card companies. Not even paying off the balance. It's paying off the balance and giving the credit cards an additional $60,000 or $70,000 on top of it. You're a fucking god. Dear God, this may, this may be one of the worst credit card debt we've seen on this show. We've seen bad debt. We've seen plenty of bad debt on the show. This, I think, is the worst credit card debt we have yet to see on this show. This is fucking insane.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
Well, I have health problems.
What's your health problems?
Well, I have autoimmune diseases, so I have psoriasis and psoriatic arthritis. I have
Oh my
PCOS.
God.
Die?
No, but
Not that
it
I know of.
deteriorates all my bones. I have PCOS,
That's
where
also not good.
I'll get really bad periods. I've had to have 3 blood transfusions because I lose so much blood in my.
This is fucked. Why do... This is another pattern. it's so many of the women that show up, and it's only the women, mind you. This is only the women that show up on his show. Like, probably 75% of the women that end up on his show basically just say they have this litany of medical problems that, theoretically speaking, if they have all of these problems that they're listing off, they should be fucking dead or should be in crippling pain 24/7. Why is it all of these women are literally just biologically broken? Like, what is wrong with like the women in, you know, what the fuck is wrong with the women in their 20s and their 30s these days? It seems like every woman in her 20s or 30s in modern day has just like been diagnosed with a fuck ton of medical conditions that, theoretically speaking, if they actually existed, should have them permanently hunchbacked over with a fucking cane, moaning in pain every day, all fucking day. Like, what the fuck? And we're only seeing it in women that are in their 20s and their 30s. You're not seeing it in women that are in their like 40s or their 50s. You're not seeing it in the younger generation that's still in like the high school where they have all of these gross medical conditions that they are very happy to just vomit up about at the slightest provocation. Like, what the fuck is going on with women in their 20s and their 30s? Like, seriously, what the fuck is going on? How did y'all get so broken? How did you medically just like become broken dolls? I legitimately want to know this because it's insane.
Periods.
Are you trying to have the kids so you can just rip it out?
Well, I'd like to have more than one, but
That's why I said kids.
Unless she tries to die the first time.
yeah, probably at that point I
For
would.
God's sake.
And then I have all sorts of like weird reactions. I have
What's
like,
your life expectancy minus the obesity?
oh, I mean, my family doesn't live very long. Usually,
Well, is it the obesity?
no.
Oh,
I mean, it's
God.
a lot of things. It's high blood pressure and
Well, that's usually
Obesity.
the obesity.
yeah, diabetes is in there.
It's usually the
Obesity.
obesity.
Yeah.
Do Americans not realize what
heart
obesity
attacks.
leads to? That's usually the
What the fuck? She literally just listed off the goddamn obesity checklist. Like, what are the chances that everything she just said stemmed from the obesity because she didn't take care of herself? And so because she let herself become that will elicit other medical problems. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
yeah, that happens with morbid obesity.
And I have to be careful about what I say in regards to this topic because the fat activists love to come after me and issue strikes on my channel whenever I reference obesity in a negative way. So I have to actually be quite careful in how I address this.
Yeah, there's a lot of cancer, like blood cancer and bone cancer and thyroid cancer in my
That's not
family.
good.
So
Lord,
probably
this
not.
Sure, you want to reproduce then?
Good Lord, this woman's bloodline. What the fuck? This like how has her bloodline survived with this many genetic and what's the word I'm looking for? Heritage, not heritage. Like chronic familial diseases throughout her history. Like, how in the hell has hereditary? Thank you. I could not get the word yet. How the hell has her bloodline survived with so much fucking hereditary diseases passed from generation to generation that apparently they all die young? How has the bloodline survived this fucking long?
Because I question that for myself all the time.
I think about that.
No,
but
I know that sounds rude, but I legitimately think about it for myself all the time. Like, I'm someone with a panic disorder, and there's a couple mental health things like in my family. I'm not going to go into those people, but and I'm like, shit, okay, it kind of runs in my DNA. Is it even fair for me to pass it on? Maybe I should just adopt or something. Like, right?
I mean, we've thought
Like, I'm not
about-
advocating for eugenics, but
Yeah, I mean, we've thought about that. And with IVF, you can test the embryos for like genetic.
Yeah,
things.
yeah, you can.
So we would pay to do that.
That's fair.
I mean, that doesn't show everything, but
Yeah, not
it
everything.
it does help kind of make sure that you're not passing along.
Lindsay says you only want a son. You get to make that choice?
No, we
IVF?
we want one of
we
each.
want
In a perfect world, we'd have one of each.
Okay.
Oh, actually, with IVF, I think if I'm trying to remember if this is IVF that does that. There is, and I have no idea how viable the medicine is on this, but there is through I believe IVF, you can sort of like they are able to gauge based on hormone levels. Yeah, that's where I was going. With IVF, they can base I think it's by monitoring hormone levels, they can basically do the IVF at the optimal hormone levels that it's not like guaranteed. It will not be, it's not going to be a guarantee. I don't think it's a 100% guarantee on it, but they can actually increase the likelihood of one gender over the other to a much higher degree. Like I think it instead of it being like, so we're out there at say 50-50 with IVF by monitoring hormone levels and then implanting the embryo at the optimal hormone level time, you increase the chances of having one gender or another depending on what you want, depending on what you're looking for by I think like 20 or 30 percentage points. So you can get it up to like 80% chance that you're going to have either a boy or a girl, depending on what you want. So it can be done with IVF. It's not a guarantee because nothing in this life is ever a guarantee, but you can absolutely increase the likelihood of one or the other by like a factor of like 2 or 3, I would say. So.
And then a half of another
Do
one.
they? Do they know the sex of the? Do they know the sex of the embryo before they implant it, or is it a more likely than not? Like it is a higher likelihood of the gender of the embryo before they plant it. Like at certain phase, they're like, okay, there's like an 80% chance this is going to be a boy, and that's when they'll implant it. Because I don't think it's like a 100. Like I don't think they know before implantation, but they know the much higher likelihood of it. That's what I did. My brother's wife had done IVF. They knew they were getting a boy. Well, again, was it a guaranteed? Was like 100% guarantee you're getting a boy when they do the implantation, or was it all right? You have like an 80% chance or a 90% chance. Well, yeah, that's through normal pregnancy. With IVF, you're talking about fertilizing the egg and implanting the embryo when it's still in the embryonic stage before it is developed to where you can test by ultrasound. Yep, that's what they were told before implantation. I don't think. Hang on. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna check this. Hang on. I am legit curious about this, if it is 100% or if it's just higher likelihood. Okay. Does IVF guarantee a gender? Let's see what Grok has to say. Nope. Standard IVF does not guarantee baby gender, and natural concepts for basic IVF without additional testing. Sex in the embryo is still determined randomly. How does gender selection work with it? You can achieve very high certainty of the biological sex by adding pre-implantation genetic testing. Embryos are created in the lab via IVF. A few cells are biopsied from each embryo. Genetic analysis identifies the chromosomes. Only embryos that desired sex are selected. The method is nearly 100% accurate for identifying the sex of the embryo that is transferred. So again, it is an incredibly high likelihood, but it is not exactly 100%. Granted, it's, high likelihood is still a pretty good certainty. You would want to hedge because there is always that 1 in a million possibility that with IVF, so, a gene marker could flip and you end up getting a girl instead of a boy. I will agree, IVF does give you a very high likelihood of gender X or gender Y, but as with anything biology related, it's never 100%.
In a perfect world, we'd have one of each.
Okay.
And then a half of another one.
Yeah, we'd like 3. Well, he'd like 2.
I'd like 2, she'd like 3. So we joke that we'd agree.
Good
2.5.
God. The fact that they want
Great
even
joke.
1 is terrifying.
Okay, so yeah, you got health issues. So what's your life expectancy?
I don't know, 60s, 70s. Hopefully
Well,
longer.
please keep losing weight because that'll
Jesus.
definitely extend it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this takes 32 years to pay off. So why do we even care, right?
What should I say about my
Kind of
student
what
loans?
happens. Student loans is different though.
No,
Student loans you can actually get on low payment plans, and it's usually lower interest, and there's nicer programs if you're struggling.
Sure.
Financially, sure. Okay. I mean, yes.
No, I agree.
Okay. So the city card, his
Yep.
favorite card. What do you think? What even is your insight on this? Like, what is your opinion here? Because you're the one with the ultimatum.
Yeah.
Minimum payment. Oh, sorry. 1 second. $1,044.42.
Holy fuck! That's car payment. That's a really high fucking car payment for his credit. Oh, I'm drinking. Oh, chat, I'm drinking. I'm fucking drinking. $1,000 minimum monthly payment, and that is almost all. Bear in mind, that $1,000 minimum payment is almost all interest. That's yes. Oh yes. That is almost entirely interest. Very, very little of that is actually going to principal. Holy shit. Chat, if you're of legal age, pour one out. Raise your glasses. Here's to you, chat. To your health. Holy crap. That's... Good Lord. Good Lord. Remember that you can't buy a car that costs less than $20,000 doesn't have to be over $50,000. Oh, I know racing. I know. This is not a car though. This is their credit card. This is not a vehicle. This is a credit card minimum monthly. Not even the benefit of a vroom drive. This is a swipe.
Kill me now. Okay, go ahead.
I don't really know what's on this card. This is just your mishmash card,
This is
right?
the
Like
card
it's for your
was using for everything.
Yeah, it's his everyday card. So I think
No, it is not a car. It is a credit card. Yeah. This is that little piece of plastic that has debt on it. That's all you get out of it. That's what this is.
I think it's absurd, like, that he would put the electric bill on this card and literally anything and everything that he wanted to do would just get swiped on this card. And I didn't know that fully until, I don't know, maybe...
I think you just started kind of seeing, oh, you're putting that on that card again. You're putting this on that card.
Yeah, and I would start asking questions and being like, what is this? Why are you using that? Like, what's going on here? But I don't think I fully realized the full situation until about a year
What's
ago,
he's doing on
maybe?
it now?
Oh, God.
I don't know. I think
Good. I thought your ultimatum is he couldn't spend bullshit on.
Well, I think that you took
I took almost everything off, but there are still some like auto pays that come off of it that I just haven't. Some of them need to be canceled.
I thought that you took all of the auto pays off the credit cards.
I did.
I thought we
like,
had that conversation.
There are two newspaper subscriptions on there that I need to cancel.
Yep. So here's his auto pay. Sub Sandwich, Dockboard, Taco Bell, Labs Inc., eBay, Sub Sandwich.
Well,
great auto pay.
Yeah, I think those were things that the credit card was.
Wait. He has an auto pay for eBay? And the fuck of Chicago Tribune subs? What is he? Oh, wait, eBay and MB. That's two separate things. What the fuck is NB? There's eBay and there's MB. And SPY's what the fuck? Oh, share Chicago Tribune subscription. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of brain fried. I read that as Chicago Tribune sub sandwich. I'm a little cooked. Okay, I'm a little cooked. I read that as a subscription to submarine sandwiches. I'm a little. Chat, I'm a little cooked. Okay? So, okay, he's got a subscription to the Tribune, which, God help us, why would you even bother with a subscription to the Tribune? But anyway, moving on.
Sub sandwich.
Well,
Great auto pay.
Yeah, I think those were things that the credit card was already saved in, and I just didn't
Oh, that's
change it.
interesting. The goalpost has been pushed.
Yeah.
As you're breaking her ultimatum, of which she said you're never
NBC is a
gonna
streaming
leave.
service,
Come on,
okay.
You've settled here. You obviously have settled. You're locking. You want to have kids. You're afraid of the time. It's just like, come on, you're not gonna leave. You put down an ultimatum that you're not gonna.
no, I would leave.
No. Okay. Well, here he is. He broke it.
Well-
From October to 3 months after October, he was spending on bullshit.
Well, if he stopped like paying the house, or if the bills, like the electric got turned off or anything like that, if we were missing payments, then it would be a
What happened to the
difference.
spending on credit cards earlier? That was in your ultimatum.
Well, no, I mean I didn't know that he still had
Well, I'm
things like
telling
that.
you, yes. He just broke his ultimatum. Look at his smug ass face. He knows you're never gonna leave. He knows
Yep.
you're never gonna leave. He
Yep.
can do whatever the
We
he
literally
wants.
talked about this last week. I told you
Yeah.
I needed to call and get those
Yeah,
canceled.
but I didn't know it was on the credit card.
Yeah.
Like you said that you had to get
Oh.
it canceled,
What?
but I
That's
didn't
fair.
know it was on the credit card. I
He
thought that
treats you like a doormat. I want to be clear.
Yep.
Sometimes.
He just does shit.
yeah.
You say this is the ultimatum. I will
He
do
don't
this
care.
if that happens. He does that. You do nothing. Doormat.
He does
we had
not care.
conversations, and we
Oh, yeah, they really worked.
regroup here, and
Okay, you still didn't know this happened because you told me you don't know what
No, I
happened.
didn't know.
He didn't even know what happened. What do you mean we regroup here? You don't know what regrouping is. You've never regrouped in your life.
well, I did ask to sit down and have another conversation
Oh, good.
about
You
my,
asked to sit. We know you like to sit.
After-
but besides
the
that,
trip.
you guys didn't-
after the trip.
Okay, well, wait, why is it always defer? Everything is defer in your guys' life.
Because
Yep.
he
Because
just
there's
got
going to be
a,
more spending.
he just got
Because it's procrastination. It's kicking the can down the line. It's they don't want to face their problems. That's what it is. They don't want to actually like eyeball the problems that they have and address the problems that they have, because if they address the problems that they have, that means they would need to sacrifice. And neither of them want to sacrifice. That's what this is all going to boil down to. This is eventually, I think it may come out, is that neither of them actually want to sacrifice the things that they can do with their money. They don't want to sacrifice the trips. They don't want to sacrifice the stuff. They don't want to sacrifice, the high life, renting, being able to rent Corvettes. That's what this boils down to. Let's do it.
a raise, so it was like when you get that paycheck, I want to.
It's always when the next thing is. It's never
Because things are
Guys,
constantly changing.
Spending on a sub sandwich and going to Taco Bell and 2 eBay purchases, that can just be looked at now. You don't need to see it after a trip. You don't need to see that after a raise. You don't need to see it after an engagement, after a marriage, after vows. You don't need to see it after. That's why you will never make progress, and he will never give a shit about your ultimatum, because it's always after this, after that, after the trip to Austin, after this, after that, after we land, after he shaves, after he grows his hair back, after we have kids, after
Yes.
IVF, after doctor's appointment. It's always after. You will never make progress. He has never made progress because it's always after. So why the
By the way, hang on. Do you notice something? Notice the body posture now. Notice the body posture. Notice how she's upset and he's scooted over. He has scooted over next to her and put his arm around her. You notice that? You can tell that she's not happy. And so he's trying to do that. Oh, I'm right here for you, baby. He noticed the change because he was over here earlier. And now all of a sudden he's right next to her. Yeah, he's trying to exert. You're right. He's trying to exert control because he can feel his control slipping now that Caleb is dropping facts. Now that Caleb is dropping a truth nuke on her, she's like, oh shit, what have I done with my life? And he's like trying to use close proximity to reinforce his hold over her. Yeah, like you can see his arm around her right down here.
progress? Because it's always after. So why the would he change? You're going along with it. He treats you like a doormat.
Are any of those
Yeah.
eBays like car parts or anything.
What are the eBays?
Like
They could be.
reimbursed.
Could be. Oh, very good.
I couldn't tell you exactly what they are. But again, a lot of those things are just because this
God.
credit card was linked to PayPal. And I didn't realize that when I made the purchases.
That's a fucking lie. Oh, that's a fucking lie. He knew. He had to actively link the card to PayPal. So him saying, oh, no, I didn't realize that they were linked to PayPal.
So that was a fucking lie.
He 100% knew. Now he's trying to play stupid in the face of being called out in front of her. And so he's trying to play stupid. No, he's saying he didn't know what the card was
Okay,
linked
the
to it.
interest is going to be $8,000 on this by year's end, if not more. So, and that's just with making minimums, which is what he's doing. That is more than your entire net paycheck.
Yeah.
It's actually almost double your entire
is.
net paycheck of a single month. So 2 months of your income, 2 months that you're working is just to pay the interest on his card that he's spending on Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Ultimatum?
Jesus.
Never heard of it.
And I tell him that, you know, if something were to happen, if he were to lose his job, I can't float us. I do not make the money that he makes.
Shit.
There is nothing I could do to.
Look at him. He keeps fucking smiling. You keep seeing his mouth quirking in a smile. I think he believes he's still going to be able to smug his way out of this. No. She makes, let me quick math it. She makes somewhere in the neighborhood of about she takes home approximately $3,000 a month. Because she said her take home was something like $1,470 or something like that every 2 weeks. So take home every month is around $3,000 per month. And he's just sitting here smug.
To support us, we would immediately lose everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he should change it. But he's not, because he doesn't care. And you will stick around for it forever.
Bingo.
And it will always be after the next thing. I agree with what you just said. Everyone out there agrees with what you just said. But he doesn't give a and nothing will change. So what's the point of having that opinion? Yeah, touch his leg. That's gonna make things better. Like, what? I'm confused. He is objectively harming you. And you know, Garrett, your instinct is to touch it? Like, what? No, here, embrace me.
Yeah, because he has steamrolled every argument she's had. And he's this is again, this is not me downplaying those women that have and men that have suffered from spousal abuse and battered wife syndrome. This is not me downplaying those that have had that experience with it. It's absolutely horrible, and my heart truly does go out to him. But she is exhibiting the symptoms of quasi battered wife syndrome. Is that, you know, he can act like a complete piece of shit and do things to ruin their lives. And she's like, that's my man. I'm going to be right there with him, you know, right there at his side. I'm not going to call him out on his shit. I'm not going to stand by my ultimatum until he can do whatever he wants. And I'll just be the dutiful wife. It's like, this is not going to end well. If she doesn't stand her now, the one positive is that she has not joined their bank accounts. That is the one positive, and so she has an out. She does have an out that if things go south, she has her own money and she can bail, and she's got her own account that he's got no control over. That's the one positive in all this. And I do have to wonder if that's why she's maintained her own personal bank account and not combined, so she has that out if she needs to fuckity bot.
Baby, like, what are we doing? Nothing's it's bad. It's actually bad. It might not be emotionally abusive. He might not be doing it intentionally, but he doesn't care because he doesn't care because he's never cared, and he doesn't need to change because your ultimatum is bullshit.
I do care. Just because there are some things that I accidentally put on the card.
Your actions do not suggest care.
They were things I missed.
Yes.
That was a lot
Oh,
of things.
fuck.
I mean, those would have come out of my bank account. I wasn't not going to buy those things.
Okay.
And I thought they were coming out of my bank
Well,
account.
shouldn't come out of your bank account. Are you going to allow that to come out of? Is it okay if it comes out of his bank account? Bullshit spending. You're
Taco
okay
Bell?
with that? Instead of it go.
I still have to eat.
Yeah. Taco Bell's the only
How much
place
should I
to get
spend?
food.
How much should I spend?
Okay, you spent that entire month
No,
on
just-
bullshit.
What was that Taco Bell expense?
On bullshit. The
It was
taco.
like a $6 meal.
Okay, $8.01. But that's not the point. Isn't
cheap.
just one. Shut the fuck up. You don't understand the point. I think you actually might be stupid, even though you try to think you're smart. The entire point is that
Wait. What? Why does he have the iPass? He lives in Indiana. Presumably, he works as a civil engineer in Indiana. Why does he have an iPass? This right here, Illinois Tollway Auto Replenish. That's the iPass. For those of you who don't know, in the state of Illinois, they have what's called the iPass. So for the toll roads, I know that there's a lot of tolls, but this is for the Illinois toll roads. They live in Indiana. He travels a lot, but for what reason? Why would he be frequently traveling to Illinois? He shouldn't work there because he's contracted out to the state of Indiana. There's no reason why he should be traveling to Illinois. And if he's traveling for work, yeah, New York, Western New York has the Easy Pass. Illinois has got the iPass. His company could be based in Illinois. I doubt that if they're working in Indiana. It is possible. It is possible. I do have my doubts though. I do kind of, it's I know it just struck me as weird given that he's in Indiana and he's doing an auto replenish on the iPass, which the iPass sucks. Yeah, the iPass fucking sucks. Because they've upped the costs on it and everything. It's just, oh God, I'm not even gonna get into that. And it's something that stuck out to me. That I was just like, this is weird.
the entire point is that you spent $100 alone on bullshit on one card that you are not paying off that requires minimum monthly payments that are beyond.
Where are they from in Indiana? They said that they literally live at the Indiana Dunes. So northwestern Indiana at the dunes is where they said they lived.
On bullshit on one card that you are not paying off that requires minimum monthly payments that are beyond unaffordable.
Yeah, so it was only 100.
He doesn't care. See, he just proved my point.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
Doormat.
Look at that.
Meat foot. Yeah. Oh, they're
Fuck.
See you guys in a couple of years, and we'll be having the conversation that I have with every other couple where we're on brink of divorce. Honeymoon phase. That's all this is. Well,
Not
this
terribly
would have
far
been
from
the
Illinois,
highest
no.
credit card balance I've ever seen if it wasn't for the previous one. But the fact that it's an Amazon card, what are we doing?
Hey, fuck.
What are we doing?
It's a Chase
Oh,
card
no.
Yes, made for Amazon.
Yeah.
But yes.
to get like 6% cash back.
I think it's 5, but yes.
Is that the wedding credit card?
Fuck,
Yeah,
there
so
it is.
This
How would I
one,
There it is. Why did he get it? Because it's got 5% cash back. Yeah. No, he said no. He was saying that he's saying that the Amazon card would have been the highest he ever seen if he just didn't have the Citi card. That we still don't have the Amazon card on the screen, so we don't know what the debt on that one
No.
is.
this
Well,
one,
well, I don't know. So
yeah, most of the stuff on this.
That's it's fine if they can pay it off each month. They're not. They're not. The last credit card Caleb was just looking at, this is how much they owe on the last credit card. For those that are just tuning in, this is what they owe on that last credit card. Almost $38,000. It's going to take them 30 years to pay off, and if they do minimum monthly payments, it's going to cost them $110,000 with the interest.
This one is all the wedding. I think before we started paying for the wedding things, this card typically had a balance of between $1,000 and $2,000.
What? Did you guys pay for all the wedding yourself?
Yes.
yeah.
Why? Why no parents chip in? Then why pay more than you obviously could afford if it's all on a credit card
No
today
idea.
that's still accruing interest at almost $700 a month
I
that
mean-
you're only making the minimum due payment towards, which by the way is
Oh my God, and the Amazon card's just as bad at $30,000. What the fuck? $30,000 for this Amazon card. Oh my God.
$988. Insane. You owe $30,144.10. By
My
the way, credit
God.
cards so far, we're already in the practically $80,000 mark.
Yeah.
That's insane. We're only on the third credit card.
We didn't have
$80,000 of interest accruing credit cards.
Neither of our families, or at least the families that are actively in our lives, have the means to contribute to our wedding.
Oh, how many members of their family do not like their pairing? How many of the family members were not pleased with their pairing and said, I'm guessing it's primarily on her side, that was like, this guy's a scumbag. You need to drop him. And she said, no, but I love him. And they said, cool, we out. What do you want to bet?
But
did you? No, you put it on a credit card. That's not mean.
Yeah. But that's what we had talked about. Like, I know it was kind of a joke at the time, but like I told her, she was always like, how are we going to pay for the wedding? And I said, we'll put it on credit cards and figure it out later.
Wow, another banger of a joke. You're just incredible.
God.
You're anxious about credit cards.
Yeah.
But you're okay with $30,000 going out on a credit card that is never going to be paid off, that is just interest accruing forever for 32 years for the wedding?
Jesus. Another nearly $100,000 to pay it off. They're going to be paying $70,000. Like between the two credit cards alone, they're giving $140,000 to the credit card company. Like, here you go. Here's straight money for the credit card because of the finance charges. $140,000 in finance charges alone between two credit cards. If they do only minimum monthly payments, and it's going to take them 32 years to pay it all off. They can't have kids. They cannot have kids. They honestly should not even be together. He is going to destroy her with this debt. He is going to fucking ruin her with this debt. Because even again, like, I do believe Caleb will be able to put a budget together for them. I do. I think he will legitimately be able to put them together a budget because they make more than enough money to budget, even with their minimum monthly payments. It will be doable. The problem is I don't trust him not to keep spending money and sinking them even deeper into debt. I do not trust him at all.
No, honestly.
You had to have your little girly pop wedding so much?
Honestly, I wanted to elope, but...
So we both have you?
We both have families that...
Our families were very against us not having a wedding. That family could come to.
What?
And most of the wedding was family. We didn't have a ton of
it was like
friends.
110 people.
Yeah, but
and again, we both have big families.
Most of it was family. But yeah, my parents.
This makes no sense.
My parents couldn't help.
Cope for you spending so much money. And of course, it is Amazon purchases. Like I said, it was just the first.
And probably some Costco.
Of course.
Because they only take Visa.
Also, 2 months of your income will be the interest that accrues on this card this year so far. So with the...
Wait. I missed that. Hold up. Oh, God. Like almost $700 in interest.
So with all the cards combined with that first card, second card, third card, probably 5 months of your income so far that you make literally all goes to just interest. 5 months of your work goes to just interest because you chose to say, I do.
I mean, that's why I think I'm a little bit resentful, is just because I know.
Yeah, should be.
I know how much of the money that I give him every month is just going to straight interest. It doesn't even make a dent in any of the credit cards.
Girl, you're a part of it. You're enabling it. You just let it happen. You don't stand up for yourself.
Yes.
I'm sorry. To a certain point, he is the problem here, objectively. But you do have a role to play.
100% he is the problem.
You're the equal half of this relationship.
I mean,
not just going to let you just like say, wham, I'm not okay with it, and then do nothing.
Was I supposed to not get married? And
Yes. What? This is one of the leading causes for divorce in this country. This is trust issues. This is resent. You just said the word resent after a honeymoon. Should I not get married? Yes, until we deal with this.
It doesn't necessarily feel like a honeymoon or like we just got married. We've been together and living together for almost 4 years.
Doesn't matter. You just went to Hawaii. Shut up, dumbass.
Shut up.
You
With declared like I'm wondering if Caleb is going to suggest that for them at the end of this because their debt is so monumental with just the credit card debt alone. I'm wondering if that is going to be his suggestion when he comes down to it for the budgeting. Is suggesting that they file for bankruptcy because I think they are in a position, at least right now, from what we've seen thus far, they may actually be in a position to file for bankruptcy, and that may be their best alternative because even if he gets them on a budget at this stage, they're going to need like the minimum monthly payments is like 30 years. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say they're looking at anywhere between, like, if they budget the hell out of it, they're going to need somewhere between 7 to 10 years to get to basically be debt free. At this stage, with the amount of debt they've accumulated just from the credit cards alone, we're probably looking at about 7 to 10 years on a budget where they budget the hell out of their lives. It's probably going to be 7 to 10 years for them to get debt free on this. And that's like budgeting and then paying down the 2 high interest debts thus far. It's like it can be done. Like the crazy part is combined, they make plenty of money. They make somewhere in the neighborhood of like 10 grand. They take in, between the two of them, they take in about $10,000 per month. There's no reason why they should be in this situation whatsoever. There really isn't.
Yes, we deal with it before the legal commitment and signing contracts.
But the legal commitment also gives me protections on the house and stuff, if
Yes,
anything.
lots of good things as well, but you're committing to him for life.
Yeah.
Thank you, Queechy
So, but like
Ball.
without
Okay.
those legal protections,
Wow.
like I
She
don't
doesn't-
get any of
She's so good luck.
the benefits that
Good luck. Wish
there are.
you the best. Discover it. What's going on?
This was a balance transfer card. I opened it just to do a balance transfer.
Almost like it has never worked in your favor ever. Any of the tools.
Yeah, correct. But
Very good.
it got some of the debt down to 0%. So
Thank you. You guys are actually, by the way, starting to talk quieter, or I'm starting to get used to it.
I'm probably getting used to it.
If I wouldn't kill myself being next to you, or honestly, even if I would, feel free to come on the show with calebhammer.com/apply. I'd be happy to have you at this table here in Austin, Texas. We'll cover the travel and everything. $7,191.09.
I think it's still at 0%.
Compared to the others, it's quaint.
Okay, interest is accruing. It is not at 0%.
Well, it
Pathetic.
was.
Shut the fuck up. You're broken. 29 years to pay off
Oh,
even with
God.
this.
Jesus.
That's making the minimum payment.
Yes, dumbass.
Thank you,
You made
Queechy
the minimum
Ball.
payment on the last few cards. Dumbass.
This one's a little bit more.
This one you didn't spend on, which is the only
Yeah, I
thing
don't
you
think I've
did
ever
in
swiped this
positive
one.
to this. But, huh?
I don't think I've ever swiped this one.
Oh, because it's just a consolidation that is accruing interest now. So the interest alone on this card, I mean, that's going to be another $1,500 monthly basis. You're still probably about that 5 months of work. Resent? I would say so. What are the conversations like around the money other than we'll do it after this? What else? What are the feelings? What are the emotions? What are the conversations that happen? What are the points? What are the disagreements? Tell me. I need to know.
I think our disagreement is just the philosophy around money.
The first disagreement that I think we had to overcome, and that, again, I feel like we have, is not putting everything on a card, not putting all the bills on a card. And we've stopped doing that. I've stopped doing that.
Huh.
I'm still spending on it, sure.
Are you anti-debt? Do you not like debt?
I like good debt, and
What's good debt?
I mean, a house.
We're going to have a
Uh-huh.
A mortgage?
Yeah, and
Okay.
And what?
student loans, I would say,
Okay.
are probably a good debt.
So you're against other debts besides those?
I don't like credit cards at all.
Okay. But you're against debts
Okay.
that aren't mortgage and student loans?
I mean, most people have car payments, so I feel like.
Are those good debts?
I mean, they're not good debts, but sometimes
So
they're
you're okay with those
necessary
debts?
debt.
You're pro those debts?
I'm pro having a safe way to travel.
Safe way to travel, you need to get a $40,000 car loan to safely travel. If you got a $20,000 one, you would die?
No,
Okay, because you just did that 3 weeks
no.
ago.
yeah, my
So
car
you're
was,
anti-debt. You're
Holy fuck! They are all, oh my God. Oh my God. They were almost $100,000 in credit card debt alone, and they just got a $40,000 car loan? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, shit. Oh, dear God. Oh, oh. Oh, this is painful. Oh, this is fucking painful. How did they get a car loan with that much debt? My guess is they've been paying the minimums. And my guess is they've been paying the minimums and they haven't gotten any late fees, which would have been a positive on the credit score. And that's how they were able to get the car loan. How bad's the interest? That's an excellent question. I think we're about to find out. Oh, and someone asked, like, what's the difference between good debt and bad debt? Basically, the way I can describe good debt is debt that you accumulate that has a net positive outcome. So like mortgage, car loan, student debt, you are accumulating debt for that, but you are receiving a net positive outcome as a result of it. With a mortgage, you are getting a home. With a car loan, you are getting a car. With a student loan, you're getting an education. So that is where good debt comes to play. Bad debt would be like credit cards, where you're just basically buying shit and you're getting high interest rates and you have to pay off that along with the interest rates. So the interest rates are really predatory in comparison to most car and home and student loan debt. So that's kind of what a positive return on investment. That's an excellent way to put it. You're getting something positive out of that debt. Whereas with credit cards, you're just like buying shit. You're not actually getting anything positive out of accumulating that debt, generally speaking. And no, just purchasing shit is not a positive outcome for, taking out that debt. And Dan, thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much.
Just about debt, but your 41,000. Don't give.
Wasn't going to get 0% on a
0%
$20,000
forever
car for 72 months.
Yeah, the life of the loan.
Life of the loan, 0% the entire time.
Yeah.
Even still, $40,000 debt. That is now a new minimum monthly payment that is included in the so far 216, 153.
My car was
God.
about to explode.
Don't care. That doesn't equal $40,000. This is the only car you can get.
Yes.
No.
But it's safe and it has
Okay, yes, cars that were made 5 years
It has
ago
a-
were
a
aggressively
10-year
dangerous. We were all
a
dying in
10-year
cars.
bumper-to-bumper warranty.
Everyone was
I mean,
dying. Everyone was dying 5 years ago. Yep.
Some people.
Some people are dying now
It's true.
in the car that she just got.
And I mean, we're talking about starting a family, so
Because
we
of
want
the
to make
roads
sure
you
she has
design improperly. Yes.
And I'll
That's
keep
fair.
it until this car dies.
Yeah.
I kept my last car until it
unlike me.
is dying. Like the engine's about
Okay. You still didn't need a $40,000 car. You could have very easily gotten a $20,000 car, and it would have been just as safe. You get a base model sedan for $20,000. Boom, done. You now have you've got to spend $20,000, but you have a base model car that is still perfectly safe.
to explode in my
Great. New
car.
minimum monthly payment that you can barely afford the minimum monthly payments that you have. I do not understand you guys' logic. You are bad. You are anti-debt. Even with the 0%, you just added $41,000 to the collection for a car you wanted that you're cope safety in about.
Yeah.
Well,
It's cope.
I pushed back on the car for 4 years. I did not get a car, and he
Yeah,
wanted
I'm not saying you can't get a car. You got a $41,000 loan.
Yeah.
And I do like the
Technically, I
0%.
did.
I'm not against that, but I am against the price of the car and your financial situation adding a minimum monthly payment, which is $570 a month, to the stack that we already
God.
struggle with. Okay?
Good Lord.
Okay. So what do I see here? This is another insane one. Oh, wait, no, this is retirement. Okay.
This is my 401k.
Is there a loan on it?
2. They're small. One was for when
Taking out every debt you can, man.
one is from when I bought my house to use for the down payment, and
for
then
fuck's sake.
the other one
So
was
your down payment was money you didn't have. Great.
some of it. I used it to take out a little extra, and then the other loan
God.
was to pay off the negative equity in one of the cars I had a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's had
Oh,
3
for
brand new
fuck's
cars since
sake.
we've been together.
So I have your account balance, but I'm trying to get your loan balance on this. And don't forget, I want you to be on the next episode of. You'll have a
Sure.
gamer center. And now.
Oh, wait. I gotta let this.
Starbucks.
Hang on, I
is
gotta let this play.
and a waste of money, and you already know that by making your coffee at home and investing the rest. So now you need to do
Yes.
that with your energy drink as well. Make gamer subs at home for just 40 cents a serving. And honestly,
And I love my gamer subs. I do. I'm drinking my anime girl thighs right now. Yummy. And I hope that my new anime girl thighs tub gets here soon because I just used the last of it to make this mug tonight. I'm hoping I get more soon because it is delicious. It is yummy. I love the gamer subs. I drink some every stream. Every stream I have gamer subs. So I'm just saying, gamer subs. I'm a very ardent supporter of your product. I love your product. I use your product. I have a lot of very thirsty strays that would love to be able to purchase gamer subs using my own code. So I'm just saying, this is a thing. I would love to be able to work with you and to be able to get a code. I can guarantee you it would be used quite frequently. So to seeing gamer subs, my emails are always open. Call me.
See, it literally tastes better. And we proved this accidentally via a blind taste test in our Hammer Elite show, Fat and Fatter.
The #1 ranked energy drink is Gamer Subs.
Literally, the cherry flavor is
I like good as
insane.
well.
Listen, you can also get free samples to see if you like it, or 10% off your order at gamersubs.gg, or click that link in the description below. Type in code Caleb.
What do you owe against the 75 that's in
I think
there?
it's like 5,000.
What the fuck? What just happened?
Or 10% off your order at gamersubs.gg, or click that link in the description below. Type in code Caleb.
What do you owe against the 75 that's in there?
I think it's like 5,000.
Okay, I don't know what happened there, but YouTube. What are you doing?
One of them is like between 13 and 15, and the other one's like 3,000.
Also, let me see your Amazons while we're here with that previous.
Okay, there we go.
purchasing.
We're back.
Pull up your Amazon.
My account?
It slipped on me.
Yeah.
Like what,
There we
my
go.
orders?
Yes. No, I'm gonna buy stuff myself. Yes, your orders, dude.
I don't know how to screen record.
Oh, you don't need to. Just this.
Oh,
He just wants
okay.
to see that.
Okay, see, this makes no sense. Even just the Monster Energy drink. I'm glad you're not stopping in and getting some bullshit. But
Yeah.
stop with these individual purchases, dude. This is one
Still
of the
paying-
best
she
flavors.
got the meal.
Cherry, good. With my discount code
Yes,
of 10%
I have some of that.
off,
It's yummy.
use the link in the description below.
yummy.
Gamersubs.gg, code Caleb. It is 10% off and it is 40 cents a serving to make your energy drinks at home. And I swear it tastes actually definitely better than this. I will say that because you got the pretty generic mid one. But it is so much better. Every guest loves them. Everyone in the audience loves them. Get your free samples right now. Figure out
Yes.
what flavor you like with code
It's
Caleb.
yummy.
And then once you know what flavor you like, get your tub and it's 40 cents a serving to make your own
Yeah,
energy
good
drinks
flavor
at home.
is good.
Instead of going inside
It
and
is
getting
as
the bullshit.
advertised.
Same like coffee.
To be fair, I usually buy whatever's on
numpad.
sale.
You didn't have a numpad? Well, there you go. It's 40 cents a serving. Okay, yeah, I'm good with cat food. Mio again. I mean, that's probably just gonna be cheaper. It really is at this point because there's a hydration drink version as well if you don't want energy. Issue my cords. You needed a numpad.
Yeah.
You don't have a numpad. Okay.
My laptop
Pump
doesn't have a number
spay.
pad.
Hey?
Some of this stuff is reimbursable too.
Lots of just cords, and then yeah, lots of car parts.
He's obsessed with cords.
Swim trunks. Hawaii. You needed double swim trunks.
Yeah.
Double air.
Oh,
He
boy.
went swimming every day.
Of course.
Every time I've gone somewhere where I swim every day, I still use the same trunks. I don't know. It's a vacation. You just hang them
I
up.
think I only did use one to be
Hang
fair.
them up.
I don't think I've worn the second
Exactly.
one yet.
There you go. Stop touching him. It's weird. I'm across from you. No shit, honeymoon phase. My goodness. Air tags. Trust me, you're not going to lose her. Very easy to see.
It's for the
Water
animals.
shoes.
Oh,
Yeah, we air tagged our animals.
God.
Yeah, I was making a joke. C4 energy drink.
Yeah.
Again, so much better than C4, especially. My goodness. Just so much shit for computers and cars and shit like that. My goodness. Okay.
Some of
Hey,
the stuff
have you
with
ever
the-
heard of Do Not
Ew.
Disturb? What is wrong with you? No, it's not even on here. Dude, you're so weird.
Oh no, I don't do not disturb.
Well,
People
you
disturb
should.
me whenever.
Okay, even though we said put on Do Not Disturb. Let me see yours.
Good
put on
God.
Oh, Android, I do not know.
No.
Hey, just, yeah, lots of bullshit. That baby shower bullshit. So much. And just lash extension bullshit and sunglasses and travel pillow. Yeah, I see where that was coming from. A single eye patch.
My dad had eye surgery, and
Buckles,
Right.
blood glucose monitor. Makes sense. Bullshit. Farmhouse, black curtain. I don't know. It's just like, guys, we're just spending so much money. We're just endlessly swiping, doing it. I don't know. It's just endless, man. It just really is. Okay, outstanding principal. Is this your second loan?
Yeah, that's the second mortgage.
Okay, so second mortgage. So this was to pay off your
God.
debts.
Yes,
Okay.
most of them.
Which never
Some of
got
them.
paid. Which,
And they went all back
how
up.
many of them are still around?
Yeah. I think I paid
Yeah?
off pretty much everything other than $10,000 on the city card.
And then it's all back.
$41,535.47. Again, I'm
Holy
good.
crap. Oh, God. And he's running a 9% interest. It's 41,500 on a refi with a 9% interest. Fuck. Like, ideally, you want to get like a 5% interest on home or refinance loans, and he's at 9%. Oh, son of a bitch.
With the personal loans and stuff at calebhammer.com, but not if you have not changed your behavior.
And
he is prime example. He's done it multiple times through the credit card transfers, the second mortgage. Now he wants to do a third mortgage.
So some of that, I saved
So
I
what?
saved 10,000 of that kind of as like a little emergency fund.
Where'd that go?
It was used for the down payment for the RV.
Oh,
There it is.
Why the do we have an RV?
It's for the dogs.
So we can travel with the dogs.
What?
Yeah. So we could take him to go visit his
like-
mom.
In Montana. They loved it.
Oh, one time.
Yeah, we've been other
Oh
places.
my!
We've gone other
Are
places.
you
Guys,
fucking
I
kidding
hate
me?
you.
The dogs don't want
I
to.
hate you.
The
Oh.
dogs don't want to ride in the back.
They got an RV to go visit mom with the dogs one fucking time because the dogs don't like to ride in the back. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? What are these creatures? What are these absolute creatures? Caleb hasn't said it yet, but we have reached creature status. Good God. No, they didn't want dogs. They wanted to bring the dogs to go visit his mother. The RV was specifically so they could do a cross-country trip to Montana with the dogs so the dogs could visit his mother. One time.
Seat of the car
I
for
don't
a
care
whole
what
day.
they want. I do not care what they want. Mine
Toby
have,
might-
and they're fine.
Toby might jump out the window again.
Keep the window closed.
You can't do.
Not with the dogs.
Yeah, you can. I have two large
Yes, you
dogs.
can.
I do.
They'll sit there and
You guys are
scrap
not
at the
the
windows.
only ones. Then put paw covers on them.
They're babies.
No, you guys are just children. You can't even raise properly trained dogs.
Fucking seatbelt them. They buckle them into the seats. They make doggy seatbelts. You buckle them into the damn seats. That way they can't go reaching up and pawing at the fucking windows.
Minimum monthly payment $394.96.
Hello, Take Shot. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? Did you have a good time? I hope. You got us in, we're about 3/4 of the way through a financial audit. So won't you join us and share in our pain?
Oh. Dude, it's at almost 10%. 10% interest.
Yeah.
A
Well, that's why I
second
said-
mortgage at a 10% interest?
That's why I said like
Bro,
refinancing again now. Yeah, my first mortgage is at like a 2.875, I think. But with this one close to 10, like, yeah, the interest rates aren't great now, but it probably, the average of the two together probably puts me at right about what the mortgage rates are.
Stupid.
This is the RV.
Also at 10%. We have a 10% RV.
Yeah, it's a
You
fif-
were okay
My
with
God.
this.
It's a 15-year.
I wanted the RV.
Bro, you guys are made perfect for each other. You guys are so. You guys are so.
Oh,
you guys are so-
God.
you guys are so-
It's a 15-year loan.
It's basically a mortgage.
Like,
Yeah.
why didn't you just get an SUV? Why didn't, like, they could have gotten, instead of, that $40,000 that they just spent on her vehicle, they could have gotten her an SUV. And the dogs could have rode in the, you drop their, you collapse the rear seats. You have this big wide open space for the dogs to hang out in the back of the SUV. You didn't need to spend like almost $22,000 on a fucking RV. Like, dear fucking God, dear fucking God. And wait, did you say? Hang on, did no, the RV is 21. This is the RV right. This is the RV right here. The RV is not 250. The RV is 21,759. That's how much the RV
The plan
is.
is to, once we're out of debt, to pay it off more aggressively.
But
that you wouldn't be out of debt then.
Well, out of credit
Are you
card
a
debt.
moron? You
Out
are
of
the
the high
stupidest
interest.
person I've ever met. That
Out
makes
of the
money.
high.
Thank you, tiramisu. Thank you very much. As you could tell, I was stun locked. As you could tell, I got stun locked by Cha-Cha suddenly coming and saying, "Hi, I'm adopting you," and I went, "Oh." It was wonderful. It truly was wonderful, and a very high honor as well.
Interest credit card debt.
Dude, I cannot stand you.
But
What's wrong with debt?
it's
We're
not
gonna pay
upside
off this
down.
high interest debt.
it has equity in it.
Yeah.
When's the last time you guys have checked?
Couple months ago.
Well, I'll check again then. Shit moves quick with things
Yeah.
with motors and
Well,
wheels.
hopefully,
Well, I don't
most of
wanna-
the depreciation
yeah.
comes off in the first couple of years. It's crazy how much brand new RV loses.
Okay, your
its first
model
year or
typically,
two.
yeah, you might have about 10,000 in it.
Yeah.
So I would sell it.
I don't want to sell it.
I do not care what you want. Why do I ever
Too
care
bad.
what you want?
It
Why
also-
would I care?
It also takes a lot of time and money to maintain.
This is a minimum monthly payment and maintenance and bullshit and things that you cannot afford in any way whatsoever. Do not care what you want. 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 Do I have to say it again?
The dogs only have a couple more years, so.
Do not care what you want.
It's only $250.
And that's the mindset that has fucked us. I'm so almost done with this conversation and ready to end it. I honestly really pretty damn am. $248.53. It doesn't make sense, guys. At a 10% interest, we can wipe off $21,000
Oh my
now, plus
God.
get more to throw at another debt. We can wipe off the platinum card. That's another $216. That means an extra $500 a month that we can throw towards our high interest debt.
But you can't replace it. Like,
What?
like
Guys, you can get an RV. You guys make good money. You can get an RV when you make it. You can get an RV when you guys make so much money. Pay off the debt. Have a temporary sacrifice.
Like, he's actually shaving his head. He's actually shaving his fucking head right in the middle of the fucking audit. What am I looking at? What the fuck? This is insane. This fits with the absolute fucking insanity of this episode. Why is someone suddenly shaving him? Because they talked about this at the beginning of the episode, that he's already going bald. He should just shave his head, and he agreed to it. So they had one of their people go out to a CVS and buy a clippers, and now they're shaving his head in the middle of the fucking financial audit. This is fucking insane, and I'm loving this part
Have
of
a
it.
temporary sacrifice, and you can get a better RV in a matter of years. Do you guys not understand that? You guys do not understand what a temporary sacrifice is. You've never sacrificed. I don't understand.
Are you stressed?
hate this.
You hate everything. You won't even sacrifice. You're stressed about the debt, but you won't sacrifice to pay off the debt. Because you're stressed about both.
Getting a free
This would
haircut
clear
right now.
$500 a month off your minimum monthly bills.
Thanks.
How is Caleb keeping a straight face? What shit? I want to know how the fuck is Caleb keeping a straight face right now?
Ever done this before?
No, dude.
So this is just stupid. You need to sell it. What's Green Sky?
This
At
is
13%.
This is a Home Depot project loan.
For
Ah!
what?
Home improvement projects.
Why don't you give him a strip down the middle to
Okay.
finish the episode with?
Hog Rider?
Hog Rider, and then we'll finish it in the post show.
You're so handsome.
Thanks.
Yeah, we can.
I can't see what I look like, so it's all good.
Well, honestly,
That's
that,
what I-
that
Dude, looks
didn't
so
change
much better.
anything.
That's what I always tell the hairstylist when I go. I say, I don't care, I can't see it.
You look handsome.
Is he
gonna start
giving him
wearing
a
hats?
Panther Girl stripe?
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Is he giving him a Panther Girl humiliation stripe? Oh my God, this is amazing. This fits him. This 100% fits him. Get your hair straight it's unfortunately he's got Brandon doing it instead of a Panther girl. What? Oh, sorry. I'm using lingo you guys have no idea. They're calling him a hog rider. I'm calling it a Panther girl humiliation stripe. For those of you that have read John Norman's Gore series, you will know what the hell I'm talking about. There was Quick and Dirty, TLBR. There was a quote-unquote sci-fi / like fantasy book series done by the writer John Norman, where it was dealing with an Earth that is a counter-Earth. Is basically a planet that is on the same rotational pattern around the sun as Earth, but is on the opposite side of the sun. And it is basically a medieval type, like even older than a medieval type culture, but it was a culture based upon a caste system, female slavery. That was big. Female slaves was a big part of it because they were sex slaves. And there was these women that live in the forests called the Panther Girls. They're basically, they would kind of colloquially be thought of as Amazons, but trust me, they're no Wonder Woman. And when they would capture men like travelers, they would basically shave a stripe down the middle of their hair. And it was like a humiliation stripe to basically say that you were captured by Panther Girls and you are not a real man because because these women were able to capture you and shave a stripe down the middle of your hair right before they sucked your brains out under the light of a full moon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the TLDR. It's obviously much more involved, but that's the TLDR.
I don't burn.
No, he's gonna be good. He's good.
So I don't burn.
We'll give him complimentary sunscreen.
Yes,
Thanks.
they're all hot.
Sunscreen in the
They're
bag.
all beautiful.
The sun is
She's
more
always
brutal
prepared.
down here.
Well, we're leaving today, so.
Okay, so
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, Home Depot project loan.
We'll finish the rest in the post show.
Do I get to look crazy for the rest of the episode?
Yeah,
this is awesome.
horrible.
Honestly, it's almost better.
Probably is.
I really think so because it at least like you have like normal bald instead of like horrible comb over, you know?
Yeah, love
Your
it.
bangs are like.
Yeah, my bangs.
Trust me, it's not like
It's all
neat,
good.
but
I'm sure.
you actually are starting to look younger.
He's right. I'm sorry.
It's true. It's kind of crazy.
For the record,
We'll see what everyone at work says tomorrow.
I don't think you look old, but you honestly, like up here, like that.
You're
part-
right. It's the George Costanza cut.
Sure it does.
You have a big forehead.
He's gonna look good in the post show. I actually think he's gonna look good. I'm not gonna lie. This is an upgrade.
I've literally, probably since the day we met, I've been telling her at some point one day I'm gonna shave my head.
Today's the day.
There we go.
We need to get you a chain. Like I think you might have swagger.
So what's Green Sky?
Home Depot project
That's
loan.
right. So what happened with that?
This was like 3 months after we got together.
Yeah,
We decided to, well,
Still owe on it?
I bought a inflatable hot tub.
I'm gonna die.
What?
And I was just gonna build a little like platform out of wood for like $100 in the backyard. But we decided instead to expand our deck and make our existing deck like an L shape.
And did you?
And we built a
And we did.
pergola
You
over
at
it.
least finished it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and then we
done.
built. We also bought
We
a bunch of
did-
paver bricks, so we did a patio adjacent to it.
a fire pit. We redid the
Oh
walkway.
my goodness! But you still owe on
The-
that with a 13% interest.
We repainted the house with that.
We
Resided
sided
the garage.
and you
My
still owe on it
God.
at 13% interest. $6,302.71 owed $195.44.
Yeah,
Good
it's like half
Lord.
the original balance.
Is this your special little new car?
No, this is my car.
This is his third car that he bought. Well, he didn't even buy it. He financed
Yeah,
it.
Third?
so this
Or-
is leased.
Yeah.
Great.
So when we met, I had a 2019
God.
Honda
Dude,
Accord.
you have a lease of $790.91 a month.
That's because
That's
yeah,
insane.
because I put nothing down because I had to pay off the
That's
negative.
insane. The minimum payment you guys are
Jesus,
stacking
and
is
he
absolutely
leased.
crazy. How much longer is your lease?
Till October, and I'm
Then what?
double my lease mileage.
Then what?
Well, he's going to be paying penalties. He doubled his lease mileage, so God knows what he's going to be paying in penalties. Oh, fuck.
And I mean, it's kind of beat up from the dogs. So
Then what? Are you buying it?
I don't
or
know. I'm gonna see what the dealer has to offer me. I might see
He's
if
going to have to buy it.
because they're offering like crazy
I hate
discounts
you.
on EV leases. So I'm gonna see if they'll
Right
do
now?
me a deal to do
Oh,
so even without
God.
the federal rebates.
Well, they're probably trying to clear them because
Yeah,
they
so
weren't
the
selling.
EV6s and the EV9s, it's a Kia, so if they can do me one of those for
It's another brutal one. Okay, this is
24-month
the
lease.
mortgage, the original mortgage. Here's Indiana prices for you guys. If you want to live in like the worst place in the country.
It's not.
Yeah, and
it's
this
not like that anymore.
This is after I cashed out, refinanced this one time.
Still pretty good compared to everywhere else.
So my original mortgage that was at like 5%. I think my monthly payment was only like
$132,733.83.
Oh, it's not terrible.
Yes, under
Okay, not
3%
terrible.
interest with a minimum monthly payment on his mortgage. Now he has a second one, but original $949.83.
Okay, first fucking good news we've had this whole audit. Nice monthly payment, good interest, not a terrible amount that still needs to be paid off on it. This is good debt. No, on this one, I'm not. On this one, he's got a good interest rate, not too much on the principal. The monthly is under $1,000. Honestly, this is good debt. This is the one piece of good debt we've gotten in this entire audit.
Wow.
And that's with taxes and insurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Indiana, if you want to live near Gary where you can't even breathe, that is the place to go. That's what you get. Listen, housing is really cheap there. Now, Indiana can be nice in like the southern half of the state, but it's just like,
ugh.
Yeah, rolling hills, nature.
I mean, I lived in Evansville for a couple years.
Bloomington.
And I lived in Bloomington for a couple years.
There you go. You know that it can actually be halfway decent. Okay.
So can around Gary.
But I like where we live.
That's hilarious. No, you don't.
We love where we live.
No,
I don't think we'd never want to leave.
Impossible.
I've been to plenty of other cities around the country, and
every city is better.
Maybe San Diego, but
yeah, maybe San Diego, but we can't afford
we can't
that.
afford San Diego.
That is by far not even comparable what kind of upgrade that is, but everywhere else is also an upgrade, even if smaller. The Northwest Indiana,
Yeah,
yes.
we love it. We're 40 minutes away from downtown Chicago. We're on the lake. Michigan's right there.
And
Chicago's the greatest city in the world.
Like being on the lake. Like again, they said that they live at their house is located at the Indiana Dunes. So they're right on the lake, which is that is like the one positive there. That they're on the lake at Indiana Dunes.
We're on the lake. Michigan's right there.
It's disgusting.
Chicago's the greatest city in the world. Just gonna throw that out there.
It is a nice city. I will say it's a nice city, but
we love it.
It used to be.
Not the nicest city in the world.
Chicago used to be. It used to be. In recent years, it has deteriorated. But it used to be an amazing city. It did. Like 20 years ago, approximately. Roughly 20 years ago, it used to be. Now there's a reason why it's, given the nickname Chirac. It's honestly, it's my hometown. It's honestly heartbreaking to have seen it deteriorate the way it has. It really is.
City we've been to can compare.
Dude, okay. Maybe you guys haven't traveled as much as you say you do. So the house is worth about $244.
I don't think that accounts for any of the remodeling that he did. I think
that also doesn't account for much these days anyway.
Yeah, I would.
So I probably like an extra $5,000 in worth. Like it's usually,
I think,
dude, houses, the internal design and everything does not matter as much in property value.
It's not about the design.
I think that the
remodeling doesn't.
Based off of the
Okay, yeah. Why don't you just keep going, even though we just did? No, like I'll add an extra.
This estimate's always never. It's never right.
It's never right, but usually it's actually considered more aggressive.
I disagree.
Overvaluing houses. Oh, good, he disagrees. Thrilling.
I mean, we keep up on what houses in our neighborhood
New student loans is $54,000, $54,700.
I think that's mine.
Great. Advantage. Yeah, that's not me.
$54,700.61. What's your minimum monthly payment here?
It's not. There isn't one currently.
Thank you, Stanziga.
Well, it's in deferment, but I also
Why?
I was also taking like classes. So
When?
I mean, I took a class. It just ended.
We have a vertical peak. Okay, Monarch, get with the mods. They'll check
a
your
couple
card.
weeks ago.
Why? Make money.
Yeah.
I'll get you a course career certification and whatever you want. People in the audience use it to get 6-figure jobs all the time. But why? Why are you taking a random ass class?
Well, I would like to work from home when we have kids.
What class are you taking? What's your strategy here?
So the class I took was medical terminology to work towards a certification for oncology data specialists.
Okay, well, keep it up then, I guess. I mean, that would be good if you can convert that. That'd be nice. Okay, so Citizens is you?
This is my
Not a bad
private
idea.
student loans.
Very good. You
It used to be with Sally Mae.
You do everything the wrong way.
It used to be with Sally Mae with like a 15% interest rate.
Uh-huh. What's the interest rate now?
I don't know, like 4 or 5, I think, on this.
Okay, you owe $18,007.11. Minimum monthly payment, $187.17.
Not horrible. But you notice we've cleared the $400,000 mark. You notice that? We've now cleared the $400,000 total mark. Remember when initially popped, if you remember, when it initially popped up, it was like 300 and something, almost 400. It was like $369,000. We're now at $409,000.
These are my government-backed student loans.
Alnet, just for you. Good. Minimum monthly payment, $121.21. $24,952.36.
God.
There's a lot of them.
Okay, this must be medical.
Yeah,
Who owes medical?
I do.
Okay. Why?
Of course.
This is probably a hospitalization. I was hospitalized.
What's your minimum monthly payment on this? Have you negotiated a monthly?
I think it's like $148 a month, and
So $5,183, $148 a month.
Yeah, I paid off of my HSA though. I maxed out
Goodness.
my HSA, and I use that to pay for as much of the medical stuff as I can.
Okay. Okay, that's it with the debt. Whew, that was brutal. $1,000 in this checking account.
Good
Started
Lord.
with 68. Who's this Chase?
Me.
Starting with 68 is insane. What are you doing? You make so much money. That's pathetic. What is wrong with you? You're broken. Here we go. This should all be going to debt. Amazon, Cafe
boy.
Farina, Amazon, Apple Bill, Amazon. Going inside getting some bullshit. Amazon.
Holy
Going inside
shit.
getting some bullshit. Jimmy John's. Going inside getting some bullshit. Amazon. Nah, Costco's good. Going inside.
Okay. Oh, fuck me sideways.
Now you're gonna hear me lose my absolute shit with this. We get this down for 10 minutes. So now you can hear me absolutely lose my shit with all these bullshit purchases for 10 minutes.
I get some bullshit. I know for a fact that's bullshit. $2.49 from Aldi.
Oh,
Starbucks.
that's
Taco
like
Bell,
that's
Amazon,
energy drink.
Amazon. Going inside getting some bullshit.
God.
Soft pretzels. AutoZone, that's fine. Valparaiso?
Valparaiso.
Yeah,
Valparaiso.
Valparaiso.
It's
What
a,
is it?
It's
That's the
a
city.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
City of
So probably
Valparaiso.
just
Looks
like-
like university.
That might be
Utility
for
or something.
That might be for the university.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Apple Bill, Taco Bell,
Oh my god.
Books a Million, Tsunami
Tsunami.
Express.
Oh
It's
my
all bullshit.
god.
You don't? Well, okay. I would be okay with the car wash up there during the winter and stuff. Maintenance on the car. Dairy Queen, Amazon, Harbor Freight. Bullshit. Apple Bill, Amazon, Taco Bell. And then
Fucking
Spotify as well.
hell.
This is so stupid.
Oh my
Spending that can go towards
God.
debt. You're an irresponsible, selfish motherfucker that doesn't give a shit and treats her like a doormat. You're pathetic and she doesn't care because she's pathetic. You guys are a pathetic couple and you're never going to make it anywhere ever. $450, Chase account, $150 starting. Who?
Me.
Oh, good. More patheticness.
Well, isn't that what you pay all the bills out of?
No,
Oh,
that's the
not.
Amex.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, it's nothing.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So, are you a credit union?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least you have balances. You started with 36, you ended with 36. Oh, actually, nothing much happened here, but
Well,
I mean, there's
that
still...
might be the savings account.
Yes, you started with $31 and ended with $1,500. You're right.
Okay.
Oh god.
Peacock, stupid.
Yeah, we don't need
Bullshit.
to use
Well, I
Bullshit.
pay that for my
Round the
mom.
clock, Amazon, Vitamin Out Money, Domino's, McDonald's. I thought we were losing
Well,
weight. What are we
good
doing here?
The
God.
ID Tech, bullshit.
Oh my god. Schizo Devil. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in over on Kick High. You're getting us right at the end of a Caleb Hemmer financial audit where he has absolutely lost his fucking mind, along with us having lost our minds, because these are some of the dumbest motherfuckers we've ever encountered that have, like, almost $500,000 in absolute bullshit debt. Welcome in and join us. Hope you survive the experience.
Chester Feed and Gardening, Parkhurst, Amazon, Meyer, Photo
Oh my
Print,
god.
DraftKings.
A
That's
basketball
great.
game.
And you can't afford. Yes, I assume it's a sport.
Gambling.
What the dude, this is insane. You can't afford life, and you're going to
Gambling?
Nick's Liquor and Nick's Liquor. That's a yeah, Nick's
was for
Liquor.
game
It's just like
night.
say that wrong. You say it too many times. You're gonna get something different. Kendall, Venwin out,
That is a lot of
Microsoft,
BS flying
El
around that air
Salto,
traffic control is
Rosie's
having heart
Pizza,
attacks with
Amazon.
humans
How
at
have
the
you
same
lost the
time.
weight?
Well,
This makes no sense.
the Venmos.
You're paying for New York Times there. Bullshit. Dude, why are you going back to the Venmos from like 2 pages ago? Shut up. I'm talking about you
Good
going to McDonald's
God.
and Domino's. I don't give a fuck about your Venmo. Did I ask about the Venmo? Why do I care about the Venmo? Shut up about
he's
the
losing
Venmo.
it. He's
no one
losing it.
cares about the Venmo. Why are you getting Domino's every second of your life losing weight?
Only sometimes.
Okay, she goes out to eat every day. Tomato
Yeah.
Bar Pizza, Amazon, Peach Cobbler, Canva, Smarter
Good God.
Protecting.
Oh, the proctor
What?
for your exam.
Oh, yeah, for my test.
Okay, Parkhurst and
proctoring.
Kindle, bullshit, and then that's medical. Canva, that we already had that. Venmo again. Oh, you're gonna freak out about it? Dunkin'
Oh,
Donuts,
boy.
Baskin Robbins, Canva again. You pay a lot for Canva.
She likes
Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, you really do. You pay the 3 Canvas so far. Dollar Tree, bullshit.
Aye.
Stupid. So much spending. Losing weight? How? I don't get it. Okay, so you got 3,000 savings. You got 2.
Well, so this is the account that I pay all the bills out of now.
Oh, so it's not even savings. Great.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Oh, for God's
It's
sake.
what's helped me because that was always a concern of like, if I did everything out of my
1,000 in
checking
this
account.
Fidelity account. Is that you?
Probably.
Doing nothing? Everest? Everwise?
That's
Oh
our
my
joint
goodness.
account.
Okay, nothing happens in there. Maybe it should. Royal Kona and 1,500 in health equity.
They're getting like nothing.
Okay,
They've got
retirement with
nothing
the loans
in
and stuff. I mean, you
savings.
guys are certainly behind for retirement, especially you contributing.
Well,
1,000 in there.
I get
Okay.
pension.
Okay. Well, pensions are mostly unfunded and are not delivering.
Yes, they're going
100%
to shave the
across
rest of his head
country,
out
so-
of the show.
If you even work
Well,
there.
it's not
if-
something you can disagree
Well,
with.
if I stay there for 10 years, but I probably won't.
Oh, so it doesn't even matter. You need to be contributing. Okay.
How old is that calculator?
Couple years?
It-
Why do you fucking look at you? Of course you're obsessed with my calculator. You
Looks like the one my grandpa uses to do his taxes.
probably better with his finances than you.
Guess what? It works, and
Probably.
he's going to buy.
I've been using the same
fucking
graphing
shove it straight
calculator
up
since
your
like
ass.
6th grade.
Oh, you want me to jerk you off?
No,
Ah!
preferably not.
Why are you flirting with me?
Do you want to play footsie?
Oh God, somebody's actually done that with
No
him though.
shit, I don't want to play footsie. Shut the fuck up. Minimum monthly payments outside of the primary mortgage is $4,488.59.
Jesus fuck.
Mortgage, $9,498.83. Primary,
Wait, 9,000?
900. Sorry.
Yeah.
$9,000 mortgage.
Half of their monthly income is debt and mortgage. That's half of their monthly income.
We talked about that. We could probably qualify for this.
Yeah, you can qualify for anything. Doesn't mean you can afford it, dumbass. That's why how you've lived your entire life.
Well,
Moron. Yeah, you agree. Yeah, you changed nothing. What about your utilities? Gas, electric, internet, all that combined?
How much?
Yes.
Fucking
Well,
dog.
the electric and gas varies wildly based on the season.
Give me an
on
average. You're
average,
pathetic.
400.
Plus internet as well?
Internet's another 90.
$490. Phone bill.
300.
Okay. Ooh, I would definitely do.
Well, that's because I have a bunch of family on it, and it has a bunch of home
Get
internet
them off.
lines.
You can't afford shit.
Well, they pay me back for it.
Well, I would still do helium. $15 a line.
Ugh.
T-Mobile's good up there, which I know it is because I'm from there.
Not 3K, 300. for
Gas,
phone.
vroom, vroom, drive. Both of you combined a month.
About 80 for me. I don't know what you are.
Yeah, especially now with your hybrid. I probably spend between $400 and $600 a month.
Okay, 500.
Nice.
So 580. Car insurance
Okay.
300.
for both.
Well, that's for
It should be the cars
our
and
3
the.
cars, the RV, and another car in the family.
Well, good news. We're
So-
selling a car and all the other cars. So
4
so-
cars and an RV.
Okay, necessary food, 600, easy peasy. Follow the meal plan, follow the digital cookbook, get all this stuff, use DollarWise, blah, blah, blah. You know. Okay, TP fund. Anything else you guys need to survive? I'll do 250. This is tampons. This is prescription. It's whatever. It's whatever you need. Usually you can fit it in there. If you can't, you expand. You take from somewhere else. Whatever.
Yeah,
Medical,
get rid of
healthcare,
your
anything else
RV.
on a
Holy
monthly
crap.
basis, copays, things that I need to put in, prescriptions, all that good stuff.
I mean, can we budget like $100 just in
Yes.
case my HSA doesn't
$100.
cover?
Okay.
Yeah, most everything medical we pay out of our HSA.
Subscriptions, we'll put $40. So how many dogs?
2 dogs and 2 cats.
Okay. So pet insurance, $200. How much
month?
for pet food? Yes.
I don't think that some of our animals qualify.
Okay. Well, what? 2 do? 2 don't?
Yeah.
Okay. Pet insurance, $100
Uh-huh.
a month. How much for pet food a month? And, litter and all that stuff.
Probably 150.
Anything
That's
else that
it?
needs to be
I'd
in
be
this
surprised.
budget before I tell you guys to
It
fuck off or anything?
includes like what I pay for the cat food and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't tell me I had hair in my shoulder.
You have hair everywhere.
Anything else that needs to be in your budget?
I don't
Not a
think
haircut,
so.
obviously.
Well, even with all this, you guys have wiggle room because you make a lot of money. You guys just refuse to sacrifice anything because you're pathetic.
This
But the
is
bullshit
this
spending,
is what
obviously,
I'm
you
saying.
don't have it.
This is what I'm saying. I knew we'd be able to make him a budget. The problem is are they going to be able to stop spending? Like they can take this leftover. Like this is a budget that's probably going to need to last them 7 to 10 years to pay down everything, which means they have to be disciplined for those 7 to 10 years. And I don't think he is possible. I don't think the guy is going to be possible because he needs to maintain this budget for a couple years. Oh shit! Hang out 1 second. Hey, sorry about that. It's been a while since she's done that. Yes, Scout had a little bit of a moment. She's okay though. It's seriously. You just threw up all over the floor and now you want more food? Really? Really? Dad? She's okay. She's okay. I got her cleaned up. All right, let us continue. Let's finish this off.
Wiggle room, but I really can't give much. I can't give fun spending here because this is some of the most insane debt ever that needs to be paid off. Okay, let's get that entire debt total. You have an extra 2,198. 91, sorry.
Jeez.
So your debt, $391,486.56. Minus, let's get rid of that main mortgage of $132,733.83 minus the medical of $5,183 because the minimum monthly payment still is paid off. And same with the student loans, federals, $24,952.36, and then minus yours of $54,700.61. Very good. So bad debt, $173,916.76. Insane.
That doesn't
Yeah.
even include the car that I'm going to have to probably buy out in October.
Certainly doesn't. And yet it still
Oh,
takes 80 months to
jeez.
pay off. You guys are so fucked. So 6.5 years.
Oh my god. 80? I called it like 6, 7 years. That's, what did I fucking say? Six, like, it's 7, like, 80 months? Yeah, it's like 6 years. I was like, what? It was like almost 7 years. What did I say? 7 years. And that's if they rigidly stick to their budget. And what are the chances are that they're going to stick to the budget, especially him? What do you think the chances are? They're fucked. They're so fucked.
Years. You guys need to follow.
Wait, what do you say?
So fucked. So 6.5 years. You guys
6.5,
need to follow
close
this.
to
You need to
7.
be aggressive on your budget. Yeah, you need to figure that out. But here's the reality: you're selling the RV tomorrow. You're selling the other car that's sitting. You said you have 3 cars. Why can't you just?
Well,
One of them's not worth
One-
anything.
one-
Her old car is
Drive
like a
that
tin
one.
can.
no, it's about to explode. That's why I.
Okay, put it in for scraps. Get the car insurance off of it.
Get junk.
Put it in for scraps. Take that. Take the RV money plus the $10,000. That wipes off $500 from your payment. Look what that immediately does, guys. First of all, that obviously lowers the debt. So you have $173,916 minus about $30,000 of bad debt. And then take that and divide it by that new $500, which unlocks you to $2,691 a month. That takes our debt down from that 6.5 years to 4.5 years just by selling the RV.
Ow.
Are you going to do it?
It'll have to be a discussion.
Huh?
It'll have to be a discussion.
No, this is the discussion. Will you do it?
I don't know.
Okay, then f off. Then I don't care, and I'm done with you. Because saving 2 years just by selling an RV, if you're not willing to do that, you're pathetic, and you're not worth my time. You're not worth another second of my f***ing time.
Yes!
Hammer financial score, pathetic. CalebHammer.com. Spending in a budget you overspent, 0 out of 10. Debt, it's as bad as you can get without collections, 1 out of 10. Emergency fund, there's a little bit in savings. It was about a 2 out of 10. Retirement, definitely behind. Borrowing against it, 1 out of 10. Real estate, yeah, you got that, but the second loan, high mortgage on it. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10 with that. Hammer financial score. Oh, he's gonna jerk himself off like crazy.
2.1?
No, 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. What was the actual number?
2 out of 10. You guys are pathetic if you don't sell this
0.18.
RV. I'm not even kidding, not even joking, not even playing that up. You guys are pathetic if you do not sell this RV. That's not a joke. Join us in the post show. It's going to be a good one.
Oh.
We're going to finish the haircut. And there's some interesting things to talk about. Okay, you're going to like it. Click.
Oh, boy.
Join Hammer Elite. 3 premium shows every single day, 6 days a week, including an extra 20 minutes of this episode called Financial Audit Post Show. See you there. You have an insane tool collection, insane game collection, but you refuse to sell it. You have tens of thousands of dollars just sitting around.
Wait.
Game
Wait.
But you refuse.
Sorry, I don't know if that looks good. He actually looks like, it looks like he's trying to cosplay as Walter White. I don't know if that, I don't know. I don't think that looks good. I really don't. He would have been better off if they gave him like a high and a tight, not just shaved it. I don't think it looks good. It really doesn't.
But you refuse to sell it. You have tens of thousands of dollars just sitting around, and you won't do shit to improve your life. Get the out of this room. Get out of this room.
This has never happened. We kicked him out of the post show.
Don't forget the summer budget reset
Damn,
is now live.
as he should have.
Get a full year of dollar-wise
As
premium
he
plus
should
my
have.
4 best-selling educational courses and a digital copy of my budget-friendly cookbook and my exclusive 30-day meal plan signed by me and mailed directly to you. This is a better deal than we've ever done before, and it's only for a limited time. It is 67% off everything. So don't wait until that first pool party to get financially ripped. Click the link below. Save big. Claim your bonuses now.
Shit. That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. They're not going to change. They are 100% not going to change. That's why she was waffling when he was talking about, when he was talking about getting rid of the RV. They are not going to change. And because of that, it's gonna take them down. 100%. That is going to bring them down.